Berated B-rated movies. Welcome to Berated B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
What is up, everybody? I am Brian. Ooh, you're getting in with that already.
It's good.
With
I like
sauce.
I love Evan Williams.
Yeah.
I think the last time we had Evan Williams was what's the movie? The Ken Arnold movie. The Night Watchman.
Yeah, maybe. It's been
a while.
Yeah, they've moved it. They've moved it at my store. And, you know, like I feel like one of those old people who it's like, God damn it, I swear the crackers are right here. And there's like, yeah, we moved them over to like aisle 7. It's like, why the hell would you move the crackers to aisle 7?
I was just getting used to this.
Like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's starting to, like, it really, you know, it grinds my gears.
It's like if I go to a different grocery store.
Dude.
Like, where is anything in this store? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Like, you would think that, you know, there's some big grocery stores.
Yeah.
You know? And there's like 2 or 3 of them within like a 3-mile radius of them. You would think that, you know what? Just like, I don't know, like any other store, like a Walmart, a Target, stuff like that, that you guys are the same size, you guys are the same layout, so why aren't all your stores mirrored?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, yeah, it's like now that I switched jobs, if I have to grab something when I come home at night, like there's usually like one grocery store open by the time I'm on my way home. So like that one, it took me like a time or two to figure out where anything was in the store. Cause
dude,
I go to Walmart.
When we go on vacation, back to my in-laws, they don't have a chip aisle. And I was like, what the fuck?
How
do you not have a chip aisle? The end of every single aisle is chips.
Makes me think of that that Michael Scott meme. Why are you like this?
Exactly. Like every time I go there, I was like, all right, let's go to chip aisle. And so instead of going down one vertical aisle, you have to go down the entire back row to hit the end cap of every single one. And I was like,
because there's chips on the end caps. That's insanity.
That's where all of them are.
That's craziness.
Yeah, it really. You're just like, what the fuck?
Is this madness or is this Sparta?
Dude, it's like, no wonder you guys can't get an Olive Garden or some shit.
Well, I remember when I was stationed at Fort Polk, they were talking about bringing in a restaurant. Mm-hmm. And like somebody had mentioned it to me. Like, I think this is the first time I'd heard of it. Somebody was getting really mad. They're like, we have kids, we have families here, and you can't bring in, like, because we're in the South, so like Louisiana, and like they're like, you can't bring in like a Red Robin or, you know, like something, you know, like
nothing's
like
more
an
important
Applebee's
than family.
Well, yeah, like but like they were getting mad. They're like, you can't bring in an Applebee's or a Red Robin because we got a Huddle House.
Never even heard of that.
You know, like the Waffle House. I
mean, I kinda
like, it's basically like drunk food for 2 a.m.
That's the best food.
I mean, like, if a gigantic plate of
dude, I shit you not, man. And this comes in really fucked up of me, but this weekend, my neighbor and I got really.
But yeah, so like if you're drunk food for 2 a.m, if you want a gigantic plate of everything we have in the kitchen, and it doesn't have to go together.
That's the best ones, though, man. Like, for real, this weekend, my neighbor, like, hey, we bought a Nintendo Switch. You want to come over and fucking play Mario Kart? You know? And I was like, I'll murder you on Mario Kart, so I'm down. So I made sure all my Joy-Cons and shit were charged up and grabbed a bottle, went over there, we started drinking. pretty heavily. Playing Mario Kart. And then, what do you call it? Somebody brought out some edibles.
Nice.
So I was like, don't mind if I do.
I'm gonna get crunk.
Yeah. So then I was like, you know what? I'm done beating. I can leave with my trophy of Mario Kart. And I came home, and those like mini tacos, like mini tortillas. I mean,
Yeah,
the mini tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
I made fucking 5 quesadillas. And I was like, good God! I just had, for some reason, the munchies.
well, yeah, because you had your edibles.
Yeah, but for some reason, they just tasted so good that night or that morning. It was like 2 a.m. when I did all this, and then you got to wake up and then get ready for get your kid to school safely, get to work. And I was like, why did I do that? Oh, so that's it's crazy because I'm not a big nap person, and so like, when I wake up, I'm like, fuck, I only got like 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep. I'm like, oh, I can take a nap sometime. And I was like, nope, not a nap person, man.
Me either. It's like I can take a nap, but then if I take a nap, it's hard to get to sleep at night because then I've thrown off my rhythm because I never take naps.
Yeah. I drank coffee yesterday morning, and I was up till I went to bed. I don't remember what time I went to bed, but I was rolling around. I was like, God damn it, I'm not even tired. Like, no, man, I can't. The only caffeine I can drink is like rum and Coke, whiskey and Coke.
Yeah.
I
mean, I do those. I do like 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and then I think I'm good for the rest of the day.
Nah. Like I said, I did that when I first bought that espresso maker. I did like 4 shots of espresso, and I was up in the morning, and I drank that shit before like 9, 10 in the morning. Dude, turn into a tweak because that's all his parents give him to drink is that park. Good ass. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so goddamn, that whole spiel was just because Evan Williams.
Yeah, that's right.
They moved it around, and so like it's no longer like where it used to be. And so I don't know if that makes it get bought out quicker, but like every time I go there, like there's a 5th. Nobody wants a 5th of liquor.
Yeah,
we need the handle.
I mean, I'll buy a 5th because the thing is, I only drink when we record.
Yeah, I drink when we record, and then social drinking.
It's like there's that. What movie was it? I think it was Freddy versus Jason. There's that running joke. They have the girl that says she's going to quit smoking, and then
around her friends,
and then her friends call her out on it, and she's like, "Yeah, I only smoke when I drink, and I'm drinking right now."
Boom.
But she drinks all the time.
Boom.
So she smokes all the time.
That's what my problem is. I'm like, I will have a drink and record, and then socially, so if we have people come over here 5 nights a week, sorry. No, it's not that. But I mean, for sure, I don't want to say too much, but I'm hoping the weather is going to be nice this weekend because I really want to put up like Wii bowling out front on like my garage.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. So of course I'm gonna be drinking.
Yeah.
You can't not drink and play bowling.
That's true.
I
mean, have you tried to bowl sober at the bowling alley?
Not even once.
But it's hard, right?
That's what she said. In college, I mean, I guess I had to when I was in college.
That's true. Oh, for your PE class.
It was bowling.
For PE bowling.
Damn, do they have PE in college?
Okay. I've had a PE requirement
in
at
college.
All the schools I've been at.
And you have to take showers. So you're taking a shower with a bunch of adult men?
But let's see. Yeah, I've had a PE requirement at all the schools I've been at. The only school I actually had to fulfill the PE requirement was back when I was like 18, 19, whatever it was. And I took some classes. before I joined the Army, and I did PE weightlifting. And
is it PE weightlifting or just weightlifting?
It's just weightlifting, but basically, like, you could do weightlifting, you could do interpretive dance,
Jesus,
you could do
Christ.
aerobics. And I think those were the 3 that they offered.
Could you imagine, like, if you were,
This is way back though. This is like back when I would type my papers on a typewriter.
God damn.
Because we had like the DOS based computer, but we didn't like, it was like the Windows 3.1.
I've never once fucking used a typewriter.
Well, I don't think we had upgraded our computer, and it was either I type it on the typewriter at home or I go to the computer lab at school, and I'd rather just be in the comfort of my own home.
Fuck that. Nope.
And it was the typewriter that you could erase with, because it had the erasing liquid.
Something funny is I don't remember how old I was. I for sure had to be like a freshman in college, and I hated typing and everything like that. I was like, Mom, fucking type this paper for me. And like I handwrote, like my mom growing up, like we had to practice handwriting. So like I've got very nice handwriting, that's why I could never be a doctor. But
oh yeah, you'd get in trouble way too much.
Yeah, like my handwriting is very nice. So I remember like growing up when it was time for like to ask the girls to dances and shit like that. All my friends would be like, "Hey, will you write the notes for us?" I'm like, "Your fucking girlfriend isn't gonna be like, this isn't your handwriting." Like you just had Brian write the shit for you, So I would write it out.
Okay, so in fairness though, in that case, wouldn't it mean more to the girl if they worked on their own handwriting to write a nice letter?
I mean, I can't think of anybody that we went to school with that dated in high school and then they're married.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the people that we had, like I remember there was one time and man, I feel like I should record this and send it to my buddy. But there was one time where my buddy didn't want to go to a dance. Well, the girl asked my buddy to a dance. And he's like, hey, since she asked me, will you go with her friend? And I'm like, God damn it. So I ended up being like, all right, fine, we're going to go. So then it was going to be a double date. And then something happened. He's like, fuck you, I'm not going to go with you. And I was like, what the fuck?
Then I don't want to go with her.
Yeah. And I was like, what the hell? I don't want to go to this shit. So I had to ask my other friend. I was like, dude, will you fucking step in and take this spot, man? And he's like, I don't want to do that shit. Yeah. We ended up getting this guy to step in and take my other friend's place to go with this girl. So I mean, it's like shit like that where nobody wanted to go to that dance.
Which, yeah. And when you mentioned the handwritten letters, there was this thought I had in my head a while ago. It was like, it would be hilarious to like learn calligraphy just to write letters to talk shit to people.
That would be so beautiful, but it's like, you suck.
Like, get the quill, the ink, the what do they call it? Like the cup, whatever it is. Like, and just like, to whom or to whom it may concern.
Wash thine ass.
You're a bitch. Like,
dude. See, and that's it. Like, remember writing notes in high school? Like in first period, you're writing like, hey, what's up? I'm in first period. What are you doing? Hey, I'll see you in 45 minutes. And then like you throw that note in the girl's locker,
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, he wrote a note. Then it opens it up and it's just a drawn dick pic.
like super bad. Like,
yeah.
I
you know
used
you know how many foods look like flaccid wieners? The good ones.
All the good foods.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's another funny thing? We had a friend who was a very, very, very great artist.
Yeah.
And
very, very, very great.
Oh, dude. Super great artist.
It's like Picasso was very, very great, but then
there's shit this guy. Like, when you have like
he probably was very good. I'm just being funny.
That's how you have like you have powers, but then you use them for the wrong reason.
Yes,
that was him. and his drawing. So he could draw, But then he was like a really good like tagger. And so I remember we bought this house and it had like this big barn, and I was like, yo, fucking tag this barn. And so like he drew like a big spray paint like mural and all this shit. I was like, that's awesome.
Kind of like a Banksy.
Yeah. But then like when we'd talk shit to each other, like, you know, we would draw, like we'd have like whiteboards, like we'd always, like our friends would always talk shit to each other. Like we loved each other, you know, but we'd always be like, fuck, you suck, man. Like, why are you even here? Like we're the ones that were just like, let's, you know, we'd go to the truth or dare parties and be like, I dare you to leave. And you're just like, fuck, man, you were my ride though. And they're just like, oh, you gotta fucking abide by the rules type of shit. You know, we were very good friends, always had each other's backs or like that. But one friend, he was a really good artist, and he would draw these pictures of like, you know, if you drew a dick, you know, it's a normal, you draw like the little W and the 2 lines in the head and then a couple hairs. No, he drew like the vein and like the foreskin and like all these hairs, everything. And so they're just like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden he would draw somebody sucking a dick and like have like the jugular vein right here, and then like you can see how they're sucking their cheeks in, and then the throbby winner's like, why don't you like fucking draw a nice picture someday, man? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, okay, in hindsight though, like it may seem super niche, like nobody wants this, but like for the people that do want this kind of art, they'll probably pay you fucking handsomely at this point, because nobody's willing to draw shit, you know, that's really fucking weird. More
like he would draw this like very detailed picture and put like an arrow. He'd be like, "This is you, Carl," and everybody's like, "Fuck!" Like you easily spent like 10-15 minutes drawing that picture. Like, so even though it's a fucked up picture of Carl kind of still won, you know, but whatever, man. Yeah. He had like all the vanishing points and the skylines and like all that shit. Like he was a very good artist.
Like the light and the shading and
dude.
Damn.
But at the same time, he used his gift.
All that fucking shit they praise you for on Ink Master during Realism Week.
Yeah, for sure he'd win Realism Week, because they'd be like, God damn it. Like,
that's so graphic. Why would you put that on somebody's body?
Hey, dude. Yeah, man.
Even is it Benji Madden or Benji? What's his name? The one that's the guy from Good Charlotte is now the host, because Dave wasn't there this last season.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this last season.
It was a Paramount Plus season.
Oh, we watch it every Sunday.
It's a great show.
Yes.
But well, okay. Normally I say what we're watching tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you want me to say it?
No, I mean,
because I feel like, okay, so I'll say this. I was kind of hard pressed. We're going back to some of the stuff we haven't watched. Like, would this fit in for what we want to do right now? And then you came in with the idea of ideas that I was like, yes. It's like I wasn't thinking about but that's a great idea.
Drawing dicks. No.
Not drawing dicks.
It's like, hey, come over. Before we
let's draw
before
dicks.
We record, I got these pencils and these blending stumps out. No.
It's a really thin wiener.
No, it was really me personally, like I have seen some amazing videos on Instagram, and I've shared them with you.
Yes. I've seen some of these.
Like how you instantly were like, yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Will you quit sending me them? You know, like there's some amazing movie clips that I have seen on Instagram. And so I've always wanted to, like, my personal life, wanted to watch like I'm probably getting in trouble. Like, is it what?
It's well, okay. I think the term that's normally used is Bollywood.
Yeah, like a Bollywood, like action movies, because those things fucking go off, man.
Yeah,
you see people like punching Hummers, jumping Hummers, sliding underneath shit. Like it's nuts. Like jumping like from high rise to high rise. Like, you know. And I was like, fuck, I really want to watch this. And then. What, you check our stats every once in a while, and you know we've got some big listeners.
Well, yeah,
without going into
I want to.
too
Can
much
we mention
details.
some countries?
Yeah.
I mean, just the recent ones, just to give some shout outs to Moldova. That's the newest one. And Ukraine, Sri Lanka.
Just everybody's probably like, those are nowhere near fucking Bollywood.
But yeah, but I mean, we wanted
hella
to
pissed off at us.
Like, what the fuck, man? But no,
Right.
like the thing is, if you have an idea for us, like,
Yeah.
we'll probably fucking check it out. So
Most likely.
So you send it to the email, send it to our Instagram. I mean, I'll probably give it like a look over to make sure it's
Yeah, unfortunately, like,
reaction worthy.
again,
Because I mean, we kind of learned our lesson with Mandy, where great movie, but it's very what was the word?
physically dark.
What was the term that I used with Elsie Holt? It's like there are some of those movies that are just very like it's all about the experience and the environment, and you're getting a lot of that, but I'm not getting a lot of things that are happening that I can react to. And those are the movies that normally work well for us.
I still like that movie a lot.
It was a fun movie.
From
It was
what
super
I
fun.
could see.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I can kind of compare it to is, whatever battle that was in fucking Game of Thrones. Everybody's like, it was too dark. You couldn't see anything going on.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
But sorry.
Yeah,
that
the
was
movie
a side point.
was just so dark, but not like dark, like fucked up, but like literally they had like one like 20-watt light bulb
yeah.
in the entire. And they're saying, we got to record outside in the forest.
Was not amazingly lit.
Damn.
But so we're getting back to the movie we're watching tonight.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to watch like a Bollywood like action movie and everything like that, and so they've come out with a bunch of horror ones, and so like we came up, I was like, dude, let's do a horror one and see how these, how it goes down. And so you did some of the research on some of them. You came up with the poll that was out today, and I mean, I'm not going to try to say some of the names.
So, okay. So I actually did my Google research, which was Bhoot means, and then it filled in the rest for me in English. And so to figure out that, like, this is, what's the name of this movie?
This one, see, like when you sent it over, it was just Bhoot, the Haunted Ship. But this movie now, it says Bhoot Part 1.
The Haunted Ship.
So
yeah,
hopefully
Bhoot,
this is legit.
Yeah, Bhoot Part 1, The Haunted Ship. We had Phone Boot and Chori. I am saying that wrong.
However Chori was.
But basically that, like, okay, I looked that up. Like, Bhoot means evil spirit.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of movies that have the title.
Are you sure these aren't Canadian?
They are not Canadian.
Like, I'm sorry,
it's not what it's a boot.
Oh.
No.
Instantly we just drop off of all those countries. This isn't Canada.
But yeah, so yeah, like boot means evil spirit. Chori actually is literally translated girl.
So they just have a movie called Girl.
Yeah, which I kind of threw that in just to have something different, and what I thought was going to happen happened, which is we got a battle between the boots.
Well,
you had a serious boot in the haunted ship one, and you have a more comical, like Bollywood fun dancey movie in Phone Boot, which I was actually secretly hoping we'd get that one, but we can always do it later.
72%.
Wow.
For Bhoot, the Haunted Ship.
Okay. The people have spoken.
I did get one. I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. But yeah, this looked. I mean, Phone Boot looked good.
But yeah, I can.
It feels so weird saying that.
Phone Boot. I was like, and it feels strange. I don't know why I'm saying this, but there's a letterbox synopsis of the movie. When an abandoned haunted ship called Seabird washes up on the shores of Mumbai, surveying officer Prithvi is assigned to solve the mystery and close the case.
You know,
and I probably butchered that name.
Up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Those things on Instagram where it's like weird facts, like you didn't know and shit like that, you know? So there's one that it says still to this day, they find boats in the middle of the ocean just randomly that don't have any crew members or staff or that there's ever been anybody out there. I mean, it's kind of creepy.
Maybe these are all boats that like the Lonely Island got tickets for, and then they like filmed a music video with T-Pain on
and said bye.
And they've just done different versions of the same music video on different boats.
But, you know,
the remix.
It could. I love that song though.
It's a great song.
I'm on a boat, He's like, this boat is real. And you're just like, yeah.
I fucked a mermaid.
But, yeah, there's, you know. But there's also the fact, like, did you know that all the pools inside the Titanic are still filled with water?
Yeah, I believe that. It's on the water, so.
Dun, 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 dun.
Fucking underwater, yeah.
That one's pretty fucked up.
Did you know if you take a private submarine down to it, you're probably going to die?
Damn.
Too soon?
Controller. There's another funny one too. Where it's like, could you imagine being a lobster, like being served that night in the tank, then all of a sudden it's like, dun 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 dun, I'm free, and fucking swim away, go back home, and be like, dude, I was like literally this close to fucking being eaten.
All of a sudden, that George Michael song starts playing, freedom.
But it's Dennis Reynolds singing it. The crew from It's Always Sunny. But, all right, it's got that.
All right. Well, we'll be back with the beginning of Bhoot.
Bhoot.
The Haunted Ship Part 1. One of those ways. It's one of those.
It has 6 words. You decide how it goes.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes.
Well, we'll have links in the description to find
Part
us.
1, Bhoot, The Haunted Ship, or...
The Haunted Ship. I saw it as The Haunted Ship Part 1 on something, too. So.
What the fuck?
So I don't know.
What if it's The Bhoot, Part 1 ship? Haunted. Motherfucker.
All right, we'll be back. All right, and we're back with the beginning of
Bhoot.
Blue.
You said a L?
Bhoot,
Damn.
Part 1, The Haunted Ship.
I'm just going to say Bhoot, The Haunted Ship.
Yeah, like, so is there a plan for a part 2? And this is just like, we're going to get like half of a movie here? I don't know.
I didn't know fucking Avengers was going to be a 2-part ending. You know? You feel me on that?
Yeah.
Use of camera, any kind of audio-visual device. Like, who the fuck? Damn.
Oh, we're going to get, okay, so
no animals were harmed during the production of this film.
we're going to get a bunch of this.
Just a shitload of disclaimers. All right.
Yeah.
In awesome languages.
There's even a disclaimer about belief in black magic somewhere in there.
Damn.
Yeah, they have to be very worried about these things.
Consumption of narcotic drugs or psychotropic substances.
Don't take psychotropics and then come into a movie about evil spirits.
That'd be fucked up. That'd be awesome. In loving memory. Oh, somebody passed away. What the fuck? Oh, somebody else. Was that Mr. Miyagi?
Well, it's an older Indian man, but
Damn.
yeah. So then
fucked up. It was just if we ever made a movie where it's like R.I.P. like fucking.
You just find some random white guy,
yeah, or some old it's like R.I.P. Who was that fucking alcohol woman? Amy Winehouse.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? She had nothing to do with this goddamn movie. He was like, I know. I just really liked her song.
I like Valerie.
Right? It's like this song came out 45 years after she died.
All right, so we open up on Baby Video Memories.
They need to charge that battery.
I know. Oh. It wasn't low. Now it's not.
Dun, 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 dun. That is movie magic. Well, if that's just how fast the kid's growing up.
We never charge the battery. We always have to keep it on. It's growing so quickly.
I was gonna bring my kid to a liquor store today, and I was gonna be like, he has reverse Benjamin Button disease. So they'd be like, reverse Benjamin. So he just grows normally, and I'll be like, yep. And then fucking leave.
Yeah.
All right, so
now we're getting these.
The little girl's name is Mira.
Mira, yeah. Now they're on a boat.
Dang.
With the dad, who's or the grandfather. I don't know.
Dude,
I'm just guessing people now.
I was waiting for the Lonely Island to roll in.
Shoddy.
Damn. Last year we got Lee. Nope. Damn. That must be ballers.
I know.
Ew, was that an oil rig?
You get to throw. Okay, yeah, they're on an oil rig.
But never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so you get to throw her birthday on an oil rig and get crunk on an oil rig.
That's too bad though. She's the only kid.
I know. Like they didn't invite any other children to her birthday.
I mean, at the same time, if somebody's like, "Hey, can your kid come over for a fucking oil rig birthday party in the middle of the ocean?" I'd say, "Nah." I saw that movie with Mark Wahlberg.
It's a bad idea. It doesn't matter if he's fishing or if there's an oil rig involved.
Yeah.
It's always a bad idea. No Mark Wahlberg.
We got our kid a limo for his birthday last year. So apparently this year we got to get him an oil rig. But you see, never in my life have I ever been too busy doing something and then just let my kid just walk off by themselves.
Yeah.
So what is this? She's down 3 flights of stairs now.
I know, and she's not going at like a fast pace.
Yeah, the parents are still just getting turned up on deck. Like you see those pictures where like the kid has painted the entire room and like doused himself in peanut butter and all that stuff. It's like he was only gone for a minute. No,
that is way more than a minute.
Exactly. Way longer than a minute.
The only people
should know.
The only people that believe that.
Holy fuck.
Okay, so she gets lifted in the air.
So she's
physically being kept from her doll.
Damn.
That's some really good work. Like it looks like she's like trying to grab it, and it's not like a fake
It's fucked up.
The spirit pull.
So she's in a hallway and her doll drops, so she went to go run at it and she was levitated into the air. And then she went to go grab the doll and it was holding her back, and then she freaking was dragged backwards down the hallway, and so far it's pretty good, man.
And then everything goes dark, and
Mumbai, June 2020.
And we get our title screen. Now we're in Mumbai.
So that happened last year. It was February 2001. Now it's what the fuck of 2002?
No, this is 2012.
Did it say 2012?
Yeah, this is 11 years later. So,
she's been dead for 11 years. No.
So I'm assuming this is somebody in the family?
I'm guessing that was the dad because he was looking all sad at the wedding photo where, like, you know, probably the parents went their separate ways.
I feel like he's too young to be the dad, though.
I mean, I know some people that got their first kid when they were 14. 14.
I mean, maybe. But that lady looks well older.
No, yeah, I know somebody who had a first kid when 14 and their baby's mom was 29.
So now
I could say something messed up.
So he's outside trying to get a hold. I'm assuming a wedding is about to happen because they're in like formal attire.
Maybe it's just a big old shindig. But I like the fact that this dipshit grabbed a giant rock to throw out the window instead of like the little pebble.
Yeah,
and his friend's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's like, stop that! Don't do that!
Damn.
So he grabs like a bamboo ladder. I don't know what you would call that, but it's like a tied ladder,
gigantic ass ladder. And that thankfully, is this a PSA announcement? Don't fucking put a ladder out front of your house because anybody could literally climb up or down it. So I'm guessing that she was supposed to be married to somebody.
I'm assuming, and now they just
eloped.
Yeah, had a justice of the peace, their version, I guess, because it looks pretty informal.
I mean, they've got the Nick Cannon and his drum crew right there.
Yeah, they do have the drum line.
Oh, and they do have 2 Heinekens.
You do know that if Nick Cannon touches you, you become pregnant. I saw that in the video.
I mean, goddamn.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that one. Like, you don't want that many kids, man, because what if all of a sudden, 18 years from now, like, Dad, I met the girl of my life. And it's like, fuck, that's your sister. Like, I've got 45 kids. Like, it's hard to get a dog, a full-blooded dog, because you got to make sure that the breeders didn't have them. So, like, my buddy who gave us our dog, he bought one dog in Boise, and then he had to get the other one all the way from Philadelphia just to make sure that the bloodlines weren't the same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So could you imagine growing up in a town, you're just like, damn, I just smashed this. And it's like, yeah, my dad's Nick Cannon too. I'd be like...
Actually, now that you mention it, my dad, I think he'd be okay with me saying this. Like in the town in Cadillac where they grew up, they had... My family is so large in that town that there's so many first, second, whatever cousins in that town that, like, if basically, like, you're not considered a cousin or part of the family if you're not actively in the family or involved with the family, because there's so many people that it's just hard to involve everybody.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it sounds terrible, but it's like it's a similar kind of thing.
Oh, no, look, it was the fucking guy. I'm pretty sure, because there went a whole montage of them getting married and then the little girl growing up, and then they were having play dates and doing everything like that. And now he's alone at his kitchen table eating, and he didn't pick up his living room. So when your wife and kid leave out of town, is your house spotless, or do you let it?
It's clean before she gets back.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. When my wife and son left, I literally, after breakfast, lunch, and dinner, washed, my one fork, my one pan, my one plate.
I mean, okay. I'm not saying like, it's not like those movies where the dishes just pile up beyond the sink. No.
It's just nonstop pizza boxes everywhere.
No, not like that. But it's like, if I got like little things to clean up, they'll all get cleaned up very quickly before I know people are coming home.
What the hell is this? So now we're at what the fuck is that thing? A freight yard? I thought that was a ninja sword, but it looks like it's just a fat billy club.
Yeah.
And he's walking around hitting.
I guess. Okay, so I don't know a lot about working in a freight yard.
Go human trafficking.
But I'm assuming to tell if there's things inside the shipping container, they bang on it to, if it's a light sound or whatever, like they can tell if it's full of something. What if
I just had a shipment container full of shipment peanuts?
I mean, maybe that'd be weird, but you could do that, I guess.
It's cheaper to buy it overseas.
But so he found a human trafficking ring apparently in one of these shipping containers. And he's leading them out.
Children trafficking.
That's fucking creepy.
There's like 50 of these people. And now he's just... See, like, this is the weird part. Is like, why can't you trust your homies working?
I know. But now all of a sudden he like came upon some, like they want to try to stop him.
No, he said, hey. Oh, fuck, they do want to stop him.
Yeah, they do. Like, because they were like showing a united front. They're going to fuck him up.
I thought that they were looking at him like, damn, man, like. So now this one guy.
The worst place to try to swing a bat
in a hallway
is in a tiny ass hallway between shipping containers.
Man, he's never seen Jason Bourne.
And you know how to get pinned against the wall? Swinging a bat in between two shipping containers.
I was just hoping that this was oil raining and they could do that last fight scene with Jason Statham and what was it?
This is a fucking brutal ass fight, dude. Like
where they get all oiled up and then they start sliding around on concrete with oil all over them.
So he chokes the shit out of his friend, and I'm assuming he's dead.
Damn.
Or out,
right, man. Let's
at the very least.
Agree right now that if you ever fucking find 50 children being fucking trafficked, you can call me and I'll help you fucking get them somewhere safe.
I would call you because, I mean, I can kind of handle myself in a fight, but I don't trust I'm like level 2 combatives. I'm not like a karate sorry, I didn't say karate. I said karate. Yeah.
But it's
a champion in the martial arts.
I wouldn't all of a sudden be like, fuck, can I trust Amp to get these kids, or is Anthony in on it? Like,
It is the Karate Kid.
if you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to be in on it. All right. Like, if all of a sudden you're like at work and all of a sudden you see a bunch of people hog-tied downstairs in the basement, could you go to your employees or your coworkers and be like, hey, let's save these kids? Or would you be like, I don't trust anybody?
I'd get help.
That's fucked up.
So his partner is like giving him shit like, are you a superhero? Why are you doing some dumbass shit on your own like that?
Why are you trying to save children from fucking dying inside of a freight container? Like, not a human?
Yeah, because it's just, be a good person.
Damn, that is a nice ass sectional though.
For all these people that are supposed to be like living the single life,
Uh-oh.
these apartments always look super nice.
What the fuck is that? Oh,
Like a cup with a string,
yeah. I thought that it was.
and it's getting pulled away.
I thought it was. What do you call it?
And he pulls, and there's tension on it.
A worm.
Oh, it's his kid.
Okay. Well, it's not Mina. This girl's name's
Mega. Miga.
I'm gonna say Mega. It's like, damn, Mega. Oh, so yeah. This has to be a flashback, right? Nope. It says way past her bedtime.
Maybe they're like, split custody kind of thing.
I don't know, man. Shit's getting weird. I'm pretty sure if my kid woke up right now and it's like, hey, Dad, how was your work? I was like, dude, I fucking saved 50 kids from being brutally murdered today.
So now there's a guy sitting in a boat in the sand.
I was really... okay, he's by the ocean.
By the ocean.
Okay, it looked like a dirty field.
It's like, are you Jack Sparrow? Is this normal for you?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
how many bottles of rum in are you?
Like if you do the aerial view, like from like Swamp People, how it looks like it's just luscious grass, and then it's like, psych, it's fucking water. Like that's what I was hoping for, but it really was sand.
So all of a sudden, this giant
what the fuck
ship like this just comes to the shore right in front of him.
All right, and we're still apparently in our opening scenes.
Yeah.
Ew, so the hero who just fucked those people up has an office job?
Apparently, like he works for the government, I guess.
God damn it.
Congratulations on taking down a child sex ring.
Now get back and sell some shit on your phone. Like, what the hell? So the guy's like, how's your hand? I'm physically fit.
And he's wearing like a
bowling glove.
Because his hand probably hurts from punching people.
Unless you punch really weird.
But okay, if you had like a job that you're going to run into people that you might have to fuck up occasionally. Like I was in the military, they gave us the shooter gloves that had the plastic raised knuckle on it. So if you're like got into a situation where your weapon's no good anymore, like you're just too close, you can start punching and you're not going to mess up your hands. Because we're not all professional boxers or fighters.
Did you grind up the knuckles so it was at least rough and it hurt him more?
I didn't think about that until you just said it right now. I need to do that before I use those again.
Just wear those everywhere you go now?
No, I would wear them when I would go hiking. Because, like, what if you get into a confrontation?
A bear fucks you around the corner and finds out. So now it's on the news where it says this gigantic ass ship. Now what the fuck? That guy's back?
Yeah.
This is the fucking, what's that guy's name? It's at the tip of my tongue. The Ryan Seacrest of fucking Bollywood.
I think so.
He's a cop, a freight person, a salesman on the phone, an investigator, a bowler. He has fibromyalgia.
Are you suffering from ED? I'm not.
Yeah.
You just
Sucks
have a
to be
limp
you.
dick.
Right? Here's my number. Damn.
So now they're investigating this boat, and they put like I'm assuming it's like something to hold it in place.
I mean, I wouldn't think you would need to.
But it looks like they did.
It did just land up on your shore.
Yeah.
You know.
And now two kids are gonna, like two teenagers are gonna.
He does have a Superman shirt.
They're gonna go onto the boat
because that's what you should do.
Because that seems like a really great idea. Some random boat that we have no idea what it is just shows up.
What are you doing this weekend, man? You want to go to Chernobyl? See what's fucking around over there? Or no?
Did you watch that movie?
Fuck yeah. The 5-part documentary?
Not the 5-part documentary. I'm talking about the
3-part documentary?
Not a documentary.
Any kind of documentary on that?
No, not the documentary.
No?
No, the the found footage movie.
What?
There's a fucking creepy ass found footage movie about Chernobyl. Yeah, I got to think of the title because I can't think of it right now.
I saw another documentary where there's like the fucking. Here's how stupid people are. So ever since the Chernobyl documentary started coming out, like the fucking tourists visiting over there went up like substantially.
Why? Are you insane? Are you stupid?
Yeah, man. I guarantee a girl was involved for sure.
Dark ass
riding roller coasters
because they're on the boat and they're getting like minimal lighting now.
I do like how it's for sure. Like I don't want to say real, but it is real because they're using their phone for lights. That's what they recorded.
And the phone light is probably the brightest of all the lights.
I mean, he's wearing a Superman shirt. He doesn't need light.
Yeah.
See, but then here's something like, you've probably been on like an aircraft carrier, No. Oh, so those things are...
actually when, because Garrett's mom used to like do the tour guide stuff for one of those ones down in San Diego. So we were on one of those, yeah.
Those things are gigantic, man. You can easily get lost in those things. So now this fucking dude with the Superman shirt is just opening up all the doors like a creeper.
Like a doofus.
Like he's like, oh, sorry, didn't see you, Like he's trying to open up.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
So like,
and his girlfriend...
like reaches out and gets sucked into the...
Damn, and then a ghost broke that. I thought the girlfriend was...
So, like, the girlfriend reached out and gets sucked into the locker. I thought that
she was tricking him, like, gotcha, you're scared.
And then she gets sucked into the locker, and then he turns around and gets grabbed by somebody.
He gets grabbed by Steven Seagal, and that broke his neck, Steven Seagal style.
Break the neck and walk away.
That's exactly what
Rex
happened.
Kwon Do.
Damn, could you imagine if Steven Seagal became a ghost?
I think I'd rather have Rex Kwon Do.
You think he goes over to Starla at night?
I mean, because Steven Seagal would probably take it too seriously. I want to see the funny version.
That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine if, like, fucking...
I didn't shit my pants. Fuck you.
Dude.
That's a true story.
If Batman came back as a ghost, and all of a sudden you came and you're just like, hey, man, you want to buy this 8-ball? And then all of a sudden your elbow's broke.
I'm Batman.
And it whispers in your ear like that?
Yeah.
Dude. What happens to all these people that, like,
So now our inspector is going on to the ship. He's like a surveyor, so...
And I like how none of them give a shit about the air quality.
Apparently, like
this, going in with jeans and a t-shirt, no mask.
Rotting ship that might have asbestos or, black mold.
You never know.
Like, you're just going to walk right onto it. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you're brave.
Hell yeah, they are.
So now there's some creepy ass doll music.
Ugh.
It's like a sped up version
And
of
he's
a
kicking it like, shut the fuck up.
like a doll song.
There's a thermos. I hope there's like a unopened bottle of like Pepsi Cola. He's like, can't beat the real thing. And then he fucking closes it.
Yeah.
This is fucking pretty legit so far, man.
No, this is. Like, I really came in pretty open. I had no idea what to expect.
So now he's going through all these doors too. Like, there's got to be better flashlights.
So we're getting like really cool like first person shots when it's time to like go into a different area and you have no idea what's about to happen.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty fucked up.
Like you're getting that sense of like everything gets tight. I don't know what's about to happen kind of thing.
I'd say, isn't this the cops fucking, and you get that view of him at the end of the hallway and some creepy little fucker runs across the screen.
Yeah.
Fuck that. See, right there, I'd be like, all right.
Like, I'm out.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go to Chili's.
The ship is safe. You can take it somewhere. We don't need this anymore.
Yep. God damn. So now he's facing the camera and the fucking thing crawled on the wall. Like it was fucking...
Do you think that's Mina or Mira or whatever her name is?
It can't. Well, I mean, it's small enough to be. But what's that move with fucking Split?
Oh.
The wall crawler guy.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the fuck his name was. The Beast.
Yeah. The movie's
Except
called
this
Split.
person was clothed. And thankfully was a little kid. See, like... Fuck that, man. Why wouldn't you go in there and just start putting lanterns everywhere? Take away the fucking... There you
Jeez.
go.
So he goes to like move the blinds and pulls down the whole...
No, he fucking didn't. He fucking Hulk smashed the goddamn blinds.
He literally like pulled the one blind and
100% used all of his strength.
He did not.
Dude.
No, he pulled a little bit and pulled down the whole blind rig,
he
whatever
went like
you
this,
call
and
it.
he's like, oh yeah, like he was trying to find somebody hiding behind the curtain.
Like he did like the quick like
exactly.
Like, gotcha.
And knowing goddamn well nobody's behind the
It
curtain.
scared the shit out of himself.
It scared the shit out of everybody. Then he started coughing because all that dust got in his face. Who the fuck opens a curtain like that?
That's what I do when
My kid did. Look what the fuck he did to my curtain.
Oh, jeez.
I saw him doing it this morning. Like, he like this, he goes, oh yeah, and then he does it. And I was like, what the fuck? Yes, and then the guy's under the bed looking for his flashlight, and there's a doll that keeps moving. And now the doll's gone because he had to go grab an oar to grab the flashlight. He's like, right there, I'd be like, guess what?
Somehow there's a boat oar in the boat.
In the room.
I know how stupid that sounds now that I just said it.
Nah.
And now there's another creepy sped up
It's that
kid song.
same fucking doll.
Is
that
it
he
the
saw
same
in the
doll?
hallway. He's like right there. I'd be like, okay, saw the doll in the hallway, was creepy, whatever. Then something ran behind me, and then something ran behind me again, and now the doll moved, and now the doll's in front of me. I'd be like, all right,
Bye.
how many times you got to give this thing a warning?
So
Damn, so now they are at Applebee's.
So he left the boat. So he got out of the boat. They're not at Applebee's. They're
at a dive bar. Hopefully, it's a stripper bar, and
they're at like a dive bar because like they're drinking.
That's the nicest restaurant. That's their fucking Tony Roma's. They're at Olive Garden right now.
This is at Ranjit's.
God, look at how many sodas they have at that place. That soda bar is stocked, dude.
I saw like I don't know if it's real or not, but it was the thing on TikTok about like a Pepsi that was like a specialty flavor Pepsi. It was like an exotic soda.
Do you know how many Coke flavors there are?
I have no idea.
Dude, apparently if you know every Coke tastes different in every country.
I mean, I'll believe that.
When my cousin came by, they wanted to go to the top floor of the Coke factory on the Strip, but the top floor was closed. But apparently there's samples upstairs of it. And it's like, yeah, there's like all like the Coke in China tastes different. The Coke in India tastes different. The Coke in fucking Africa tastes different. Like there's so many different flavors and everything like that.
I mean, I was gonna say we could take Levi, but then I'll have to deal with him when I get home.
She's just fucking
wired up on kitty crack.
I like how my dog is just inching closer and closer to you.
I know.
What the hell? So now the husband is dreaming, and they were in a fucking canoe, whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
And the wife went under. So I'm just guessing that. Then he shake. Oh, glass broke.
The glass broke, but the glass. Okay, so
it's not like a window broke. But then it was just his little.
And that creepy ass doll is in his house.
In his hands.
In his. Jeez. That's been on that nasty boat.
God damn. You know he has leprosy.
The fucking herpes doll.
Jesus. It looks like a fucking dollar store Raggedy Ann doll.
But with like a moon face. Like it's like a round face. I'm not saying that like in any way that you can interpret that. No, it's a literal round face.
So now the doll's gone. Hey, good job. And we're back to the boat. Is he back in the same bedroom?
He's back in the same bedroom on the boat. I've just been pawed in the face.
What the fuck? Yep. So now the dog is completely trying to snuggle up on your lap.
So I like how we didn't have to, walk all the way back into the ship, do all that. They kind of blah, blah, blah that a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're
all right, let's just go right back to the exact same place that you were yesterday.
We're in a fucking video game. I love it.
When you now are haunted.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked up if they fire him there. It's like, hey, we heard that you have a doll in your bedroom that you took from the ship. Clean your desk out. You'll be out by noon. He gets fucking fired for it.
I know you just saved children from child sex trafficking, but you're gone. I'm sorry.
Well, if that's the connection, they're like, hey, since you fucking love saving kids from tanker fucking things so much, now you're going to investigate this ship.
So now they're investigating that room, and his friend is having this loud argument conversation on his phone.
He doesn't have any reception.
It's like, I don't want to do any work, so I'm going to have an argument conversation right now.
So he found, it looked like, when you have a cassette tape and it's unwound, it looks like he just found a pile of that and he started putting it in his bag, and his friend's like, you're just gathering garbage now? You couldn't give me an amount of money and been like, hey, fix this fucking recording thing and listen to it. I'd be like, I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah.
Damn. So now this dude also apparently he's going to work at Radio Shack and knows how to fix fucking cassette tapes that are out.
So his name is Riaz. I probably said that wrong, but that's the friend's name. Because that's who he's calling for. Because he goes into a different part of the boat, and now, wouldn't you communicate with each other? Hey, I'm going in here.
Have walkie-talkies.
Something.
Stay together.
Yeah. Because, you're going into a boat that you don't know the layout of.
And you know if there's creepy people in there?
Exactly.
There could be a bunch of homeless people in there.
Exactly. Because homeless people are... I don't want to generalize,
notorious.
But they're not known
not having homes.
They're not known for peace.
Nah, for sure. They're
known for the opposite of peace.
There's a homeless dude over there who practices kung fu every day under the tree. Yeah, do you want to try to go over there and tell him, hey, get away? I need to go order Subway? No, because you're going to get kung fu'd up.
It's called Tai Chi by the tree,
dude. Could you imagine getting fucked up by a homeless person? I'm sorry. I'd say, are you okay? And you're just like, yeah. I'd be like, you got fucked up, right, by a homeless guy? Damn. After everything was okay, then it's okay to make fun of you.
Yeah. It's okay, you're alive. You don't need to go to the hospital. All right.
How'd that feel?
How does it feel to be a bitch?
when you were doing that, like, how bad was the smell, though? You know what I'm saying? You know?
Well, it's like, okay, you mentioned that. It's like there was that fight. I forget which. There was a UFC fighter who would intentionally not shower.
Oh, fighters,
like,
wrestlers do that all the time.
Like, for days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
it's a real thing.
Like, for days. And, like, just to, like, fuck with your head.
Oh, it's a real thing.
So I guess UFC had to institute a rule that you have to bathe.
Maybe.
Like, so now we're in a different, better lit part of the boat.
No, I think they're outside.
Oh, he's outside. Yeah. I was like, this
they're
is
on
weird.
C-deck. It says it right there.
I'm a moron who can't read.
Nope.
Jeez.
What
Then some random person in like a
fuck?
yellow suit runs out, or an orange suit runs out, and like flies over the balcony.
Oh, it's a zombie. God damn it.
A ghost zombie.
C-deck is literally like a fucking 8 by 5 foot deck.
Like that guy's like full speed running at him.
And then he fucking fell off the C-deck, which is the smallest patio. Like, why would you even have that out there?
That was like the patio I had at my first apartment here in Vegas.
That's the patio to go out and smoke.
Yeah.
Or to, end your life.
Put your flower pot on that you put cigarette butts in.
I don't think it was big enough.
But so they're back at somebody's house because.
And now they're like, hey, check out these pictures.
So they just keep taking like day trips out to the boat.
Like, this is wrong. It's not even his fucking job. They're just fucking like, hey, come over here and fuck around with this boat. See what happens.
Let's meet some zombies.
But I swear to God, if he goes back there tomorrow, even after, what if that was just one person, and it was like the track where, you know how they say like when you
did they still sell Blackberries in 2012? Did they? Was that still a thing?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Okay. Because I remember Blackberries from when I got out of the military, and I remember like all of our
rollerball
with the rollerball thing.
Hell yeah!
Like that was what that was the government issued phone.
I had they probably still, because like I remember they said the president can't have like an iPhone or something like that because they can't have something that has a recording device on it.
Oh, okay.
And so like I know Obama was saying that him and his entire family had never had an iPhone. And they all had Blackberries because you can't have some like, your iPhone and potentially the shitty Samsung.
Yeah.
How it has like voice memo and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Like you can't have that. But
because it could be hacked kind of thing.
I don't know.
I guess.
I was working at a retail store in 2010 and I had a Blackberry.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Like, okay, so like,
damn, did you just find a fucking
gold bars in a box?
Damn, boxes of cocaine?
Jeez, like when did Pablo Escobar start shipping his stuff to India?
Damn.
So now we're watching like an old video. Like this is like a VHS video.
Like I've never seen this. Like we got too many kilos of coke, boss. Just throw them in boxes.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
When we go to break, I have a story about that.
Oh man,
that I can't tell on air.
I heard that Pablo Escobar was spending something ridiculous, like $2.5 or $5 million a week just on rubber bands.
Rubber bands?
Rubber bands to keep his money.
Oh Jesus!
And you're just like, what?
$2.5 million on rubber bands. Wow.
A week. What the hell? I don't know.
So we're watching this whole video, and basically like it involves the boat and like these gold bars and rubber band rubber band and boxes of cocaine.
What if it wasn't though? What if it was like, oh, this is baby powder? So now the dude just answers his phone.
You remember when cell phone technology was so shitty, you had to hold your phone to like this close, like 2 inches from your face, to the point that it was like part of your face,
dude.
and it hurt your skin.
I remember when
hold
the
your
first like
phone?
picture phone came out.
To like have a 5-minute conversation with the phone to your face.
Remember, I never did it, but remember the flip phone? You could like go like this, then you hit the top of it with your chin to close it. And it's like, all right, and do that. I remember we had all these baseball players at our school that would do that, and you're just like,
Oh wow, they got the cars right. That looks like a car from the 2010s.
that looked like a Range Rover. Or
Yeah,
Land
with
Rover.
the like when they had the mountains on the back of your spare, on the spare
it
cover.
looks beautiful.
Yeah,
No,
like that's a 2010 car. That's a really good.
I'd get my buddy to draw a dick on the back of it. Vein and throbbing and everything. And it has the cartoon quotes on it, so that way it looks like it's moving. Or the lightning bolt, so you know it's fast.
Penis, 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 penis.
Come on. All right, so now, where are we at? A lab?
Yeah, we're in a lab. This is Principal Joshi.
He's a principal too now?
Well, maybe principal is like a scientist. I don't know. Like, I don't know the terminologies here. Because it seems like he does scientific research.
All right. He's got that rogue hairdo
Yeah.
with that got struck by lightning.
Yeah. So she did like the introduction and just like dips the fuck out.
It's like, all right, you guys good here? All right.
You guys are going to talk? I don't want to talk about weird science stuff.
I'll see you at Applebee's for fucking happy hour. You know it's all you can eat boneless wings right now. $12.99. So if I ever
So he's getting himself checked out.
Yeah, remember those zombies fucking people?
No, so he's like I was like, is this like an investigation on the whole ship thing, or is this like a him thing? And apparently it's a him thing because he actually looked at his medical file.
Yeah, that's fucked up. What if he's like, hey doc, I've had this erection for more than 4 hours.
Can you help me?
I'm coming to you in the middle of the night.
Can you unboner me right now?
He starts showing a bunch of fucked up pictures of
Margaret Thatcher.
God. Just a bunch of old saggy boobs.
Icebergs in the Antarctica.
Oh, I went the other way with it. He's like, here is a baseball game that lasted 15 innings. And you're like, God damn it. Did you hear about that football game the other day that didn't get out until fucking like 1, 2 in the morning?
Which one was this?
I fucking don't remember. My wife was telling me about it. She's like, when it was raining, and so they had to take a break, and then something happened, and then the home team finally fucking lost like 21-24 or something like that.
Was this a high school or college game?
I think it was either college or
I'd have to look it
NFL.
up because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, could you imagine that being the home team? You're just like, nope, pause, timeout, it's raining. And then finally, like, you fucking finally lose by 3 points at fucking 2 in the morning.
How deflating is that?
Yeah. Deflategation, whatever the fuck that thing was called.
Deflate gate.
He said, I see an unrecognizable shadow. Is that my imagination?
A hallucination.
Imaginary ghosts. Isn't that a bit redundant? But like,
So he's telling him it might be a spirit or a bad omen.
yep, still the same thing.
So then, like, the guy was like, so then our inspector is like, it's like, yeah, okay, I got some pills I'll send your way. You might need them because, you know, like, all the shit you're telling me is fucking, like, ninja crazy town.
You're fucked. So now there's this bunch of people playing soccer in front of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, and then look at that shitty ass. Are they in Long Beach?
And there's, like, a trash pile. It's just like,
I'm pretty
oh,
sure that's
geez.
Long Beach. Oh, all right.
So he picks up a pair of trunks, like swimming trunks, and there's a
soccer jersey.
A soccer jersey? My bad. And there's a fucking dead body like
buried,
poking out of the sand.
Like his family went to the ocean that day and forgot to fucking untake him out of the sand, and they just died.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
If that is the first thing you see when you pull up a soccer jersey and not swimming trunks, that's very disturbing.
When we moved to Long Beach, like our neighbors, like, dude, like Long Beach has a very beautiful like boardwalk that you can run on and everything like that. Like, but don't go in the ocean. Just drive, 10 minutes down the road, go to Seal Beach or Huntington and everything like that. So I had a friend come into town and we went to Long Beach Beach.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, there was literally like floating bags of like empty Dorito bags, fucking Hershey candy bar wrappers in the ocean. We're trying to like play like football or something like that, like catch. I was like, fuck, man. You can like literally see like where all the like smog and oil and dirt, and then like you see blue, and then you see this, and you're just like, all right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go to Seal Beach.
Yeah. Love you, Long Beach, but don't go to Long Beach Beach. Go to Seal Beach.
So apparently his this is his partner, right? His partner has been told before that the seabird is haunted.
You know how bad I'd be pissed off at you if you've been told multiple times that this thing is haunted, and they're just like, hey, you want to come check this out?
But you let me go in by myself and go check it out
multiple times.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you do all week? Well, Monday I went to the ship. Tuesday I went to the ship. Wednesday this guy tried to jump me off of the fucking
because
deck.
I was at the ship.
Monday there was this fucking doll, and it came to my house.
And this guy's fucking like no-duhing him. Like, you should fucking know this shit. Like, this is common knowledge.
I do like how the guy looks like he's like the mafia person, and he's like the American overweight mafia don, where he like eats like he has like the big kielbasa, and he eats it.
He goes to Jimmy's John's.
Dude, Jimmy John's all right.
I'm talking about the car.
Right, he's like, Jimmy's John's.
Yeah.
They got the fresh cuts.
Yeah. I like Brad Garrett. He's hilarious.
Ew, so now are they just saying like, not my boat, not my problem?
Yeah, they're trying to like tug it away. I bet it's not going to move. Because, I mean, we got a lot of movie left here. I mean, I'm just... calling
two
it right
reasons
now.
right there where it's not going to move, and I'm guessing there's 4 reasons.
And they're like, look, there's some movement. I don't see any movement. I see the ship that's pulling it moving.
Okay, look right there to the right. They still have the boat anchored down. Those are 4 anchors.
Yeah. Right there. The anchors are down.
So I'm just guessing that there's 2 more anchors on the other side.
So now he's going to rush out to the side of the boat because there's somebody drowning in the water, the inspector guy.
Damn, and now he's a lifeguard?
Damn, this guy can swim.
That ocean is.
This guy's a fish.
Damn. That's fucking Jason Momoa.
Like, he's like expert swimmer.
I wish I could do the dolphin swim. Like, if there was one swim that you could be like the best at.
So at like he saw somebody and now he doesn't see anybody. I'm assuming it's a hallucination.
Probably the same like when those fucking dudes in the orange jumpsuit jumped off a sea deck.
And all he had to do was like sidestep.
I'm sorry, man. I would not open my eyes under ocean water.
No, he did. He sees somebody.
Yeah, he's opening his eyes under ocean water.
What?
That guy's wearing a fucking flannel. He's already dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and now he sees somebody else.
No, he sees
something.
What is he seeing?
I don't know, but his eyes are still open under
a hole in the water?
A hole in the boat.
A hole in the boat. Okay.
He's like, there's no icebergs here.
So now he has an arm injury from where he got pulled up out of the ocean.
No, that's still his bowler's wrist.
Oh, that's his wrist.
He probably has to go to the ER for getting so much fucking salt water in his eyeballs.
For opening your eyes underwater.
It's bad enough opening your eyes in a pool, but in salt water, like you can get pregnant from whale semen. Goes in oracally. Oracally. Do you see how I did that?
Do not take medical advice from this podcast.
See? Hallucinating. He's like, I'm 9 months pregnant with a whale.
So he got pulled out, but I'm assuming what he saw wasn't there because they're not talking about the body that was just in the water.
He's getting too old for this, Riggs.
He is Riggs.
Murtaugh?
Is it Riggs or Murtaugh? I always fuck this up.
I know we fucking did the poll once already.
I don't.
They're gonna be like, quit fucking getting the names mixed up.
I should have looked it up. I have not because I haven't found a reason to find it important to look it up.
Because we fucking are too cool for it.
But I bring it up
all the time.
A lot.
Look how small that guy's helmet is.
I know. It looks like a kid's helmet on an adult person.
So now we're at the whitewater rafting.
Does he have a drinking noggin? Like it's just like a big adult head, and it's just like, or maybe it's like a lot of hair. Like I'm spitballing here, so I'm throwing out a lot of theories.
No, I think that they.
So now,
come on! Holy fuck! What
so he's stuck. His foot is stuck, and then is that his daughter?
Yeah.
His daughter hits her head.
No.
That's Mega.
No,
Mega?
his wife. So his daughter was stuck
he
under
said Mega.
One of them was stuck under the water with him. But you know when like you put your hand into the cookie jar and you open your hand wide and you can't pull it out?
Yeah.
But then you close your hand, you can pull it out?
Yeah.
That's exactly how his foot was.
Yeah.
His foot was caught because he was trying to hold his foot at a 90-degree angle.
So it's like the argument that I have with Levi in the morning when I'm trying to put his socks on.
And he spreads his like this.
Put your toes back in. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that the daughter, somebody was under the water with him and he was holding on to their life vest and they slipped out of the life vest. And then somebody else hit their head. Okay, so the dad and the mom both died.
They both died.
In that one.
Damn.
But it seems like the mom is telling the dad that I told you the life vest was fucked up. And then you just said, no, it'll be okay. And so now the daughter's coming back like, hey, Dad.
I mean,
how can you let me wear that fucked up life vest, G?
Like, if we don't have time to go back and get another better fitting life vest for you, like I can see how a parent might just be like.
So the mom hit her head because look, she's bleeding.
Oh, that's the mom. Okay.
But then at the same time, I mean, I figure I'm a strong swimmer, you know?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be like, hey, let's go whitewater rafting and get fucked up. See, there's a hole at the bottom of the boat. Now let's just show it.
There is a hole.
Titanic's hole was bigger.
So he has.
What's up, Riaz? What
so
the
Riaz
fuck? There's a movie with Riaz in it. I know there is. God damn it!
I
to
don't.
That tip, yes, it is.
I was gonna try to
Riaz.
Gonna make some skillful joke to get to Rihanna.
God.
Riazana.
Rizana. Hey, hey. So now the guy's like, I need to get back to that boat.
So he goes in by himself.
At nighttime. Probably fucking 3 a.m., the witching hour.
That's a dumb idea.
Don't worry, Ghost. I'm here to help you.
So he's furiously running around this boat.
I hope he just finds Dirty Mike and the gang, and they're just having sex with deer lips.
It's called the soup kitchen.
He's like, how do you know that? Hope they left you a note.
He left you a note.
Uh-oh. Now I found an axe, and he's chopping...
Thank you, Dirty Mike and the boys.
Chopping that wood. So he opened up one door, and then he's going through another creepy door.
Yeah, but now he's in a big-ass room.
Like, who is he trying to impress right now? You know?
Check that we're good.
He's like... like, I would like to think that I'm, semi-tough, but I wouldn't go to a fucking haunted, creepy-ass ship.
Like, without backup?
Like, so, well, here's something, though. If it was like a haunted house, I'd go to a haunted house by myself in the middle of the night, no fucking problem.
Well, yeah, because it's a haunted house.
It's because it's built, it's made, it's fake.
It's not like an actual murder house.
Exactly. So now this guy goes back to a boat that so much fucked up shit has happened to him at within the last week.
Yes.
This same motherfucking week. I'd be like, God, I can't wait till the weekend.
So then he tries to go down the ladder, and the ladder's giving out, and he's like holding on for his life, and he sees that creepy doll.
Nope. Good God.
Then then a bat flies at him.
Was that a bat, or was that the scary thing that was climbing on the walls?
Might have been the scary thing. I'm not sure.
It might have been the doll. Something fucking, it looked like the doll jumped up in the air like Spider-Man and then fucking lunged at him.
It could have been.
And then he fell backwards like, oh, yeah.
Like down to the ground.
You know his back hurts.
That's got to hurt like hell. Like there's probably not a forgiving surface in that
Fuck no, there's not.
In that entire ship.
Anthony's just being attacked by my animals. What the fuck?
I know. I'm interesting today.
Right? And now all of a sudden there's somebody, at his apartment?
So how is he?
Oh, that dude's at his apartment.
Oh.
Ringing and banging on the door. But what did he say his name was? Pitville? Pitv? I don't know how fucking what his name.
Prithvi.
All right. The main character, he's knocked the fuck out on the scary haunted ship. But I do like how he's dressed in his Sunday's best still.
Wouldn't you like fucking text your buddy like, hey, I'm on the ship?
Hey, if you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, I'm on the fucking ghost ship.
I mean, it's like one of those things like we kind of, like I mentioned when we talked to Eric Mensis, that like I go out hiking, I have somebody I text because in case some messed up stuff happens while I'm out there.
Dude, I text when I fucking take Uber drives.
Yeah.
I fucking screenshot it.
I would too.
I send it to all my motherfucking connections out here. You know? I say, we're leaving here. We're going here. Shit. I ain't trying to get surprised butt sexed.
So now he's using the cell phone light. Really, this movie is like an advertisement for the cell phone light. It's better than every other light anybody ever has. It
is pretty official.
Because it's so bright.
I hate when my cell phone light is on and I put it in my pocket without knowing it. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The cell phone light is way too bright.
There's a camcorder taped to the wall.
I have that same camcorder taped to my wall in my bedroom. No, I don't.
Sexy time.
Right. My wife's going to be like, what the fuck did you say? About a camcorder taped? Tape it to the ceiling with like the white duct tape so that like I can see it. Clearly I see that shit. Uh-oh. So did his friend go try to save him?
I guess.
Damn. That's a good friend, man. Like if you're like, Brian, it's 3 a.m. I'm too drunk. Go get me some tacos. I'll be like, all right, I can do that. But if he's like, Brian, it's 3 a.m. I'm fucking on the haunted ship. I'd be like,
and we
new phone.
See
who is
the
this?
Teenage kids from earlier in the movie, not from the beginning, but from
fuck those kids.
Yeah, the Superman guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's there.
Yep, they're still anchored down.
So now he's just urgently trying to get on the ship to get to his friend.
What do you think it would take for them to...
So he has to arrange a boat to get on the ship? They don't have like a way that you could just climb into the ship? It's really weird.
Like, I don't know if I'd want it. Like, if I was mayor of fucking this town, and I was like, all right, just get a bunch of C4 and dynamite. Let's blow this bitch up. Because then, what if you murdered a ghost? Damn. You just come back as a ghost squared?
I know.
Or what if it fucking canceled it out and you became fucking right back to life? That'd be fucked up. What the fuck? Was that a bunch of spider webs all of a sudden there?
No, that was like netting. Yeah. Oh, and there was like netting and a rescue, one of those rescue rings.
Yeah, like that. What's he going to do with that? He's going to throw it up on the very tip of the boat and then tight walk up to it. Oh, yeah.
So now...
What are you going to break that window for?
He's trying to, so he can either scream or like get his arm out the door so he can open it.
I mean, you kind of deserve whatever you got coming to you.
Because you went on alone again.
For Why? More, and guess what? There's that doll.
Yeah.
Right there by you, bitch. Damn, that'd be fucked up. Like, if you were like, Brian, I was haunted. I'd be like, by what? And you're just like a little fucking Cabbage Patch doll. I'd be like, damn, Anthony, that sucks.
Now, something is like wrenching at the door, trying to get in.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
and it pulled so hard it pulled the doorknob off. That's comforting.
Now you both are fucked.
Or maybe you're just fucked because now that door is easier to get open.
Or maybe that ghost is fucked because it looks like a glory hole.
It's like, damn it. I only have a 3-inch penis.
Dang it. I saw that thing.
Oh, wow. So now we get the girl doing like the joint, like
manipulation shit.
Yeah. That's always gross. Always gross.
You think this is really thinking it's CGI'd how fucked up her elbow and shit was? Is that a can of beans?
I wonder if they get like actual contortionists.
Right.
For this kind of stuff.
Uh-oh.
And now stuff's lifting off the ground.
There you go.
That always makes me feel better.
Yeah. It's like fucking she's Magneto. She's lifting up all that shit.
Because it's all metal.
It's going to shoot right at him.
I bet. And then she screams and everything flies at him, yeah.
Damn,
he gets
behind the door. Duck it?
He's smart.
Damn, sucks to be her. She has all those powers and she couldn't even do anything to him.
Now she's going to like...
Good God.
Oh, she's the wall walker. Okay.
She's running. She's on the wall. Then she's up on the ceiling. Now she's on the...
So he found his way out.
Woo! Right in the nick of time. Jump, bitches. It's the fucking water.
It's either you in the water or her.
Oh, God. What was that? Fucking a 50-foot jump?
That was a 50-foot jump.
Come on.
Like, you're going to be on the shore in 2 minutes.
My fucking son does that shit every fucking summer.
Just tuck your legs.
Dude.
You'll be all right.
I'd do a pike tuck into a swan dive. I'd moon the ghost on my way down. This is the last thing you see of me.
So now his friend is such a good friend that he sleeps at his house.
After a traumatic experience like that?
Yeah.
I would 100% expect you to sleep at my house.
Because, like, nobody wants to be alone after you just saw a shrieking girl.
Fuck no.
That climbs walls.
Nope. And if you're just like, I gotta get home, I'd be like, dude, your wife will understand. Be like, Brian was almost murdered by a fucking weird wall creeping ghost thing. That was yours.
I'm ready.
Do we need to pause for a sec?
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with more of Bhoot Part 1, The Haunted Ship.
What if the H isn't silent? Bhoot. See? You didn't think about that.
All right. We're back at 1 hour and 12 seconds of Bhoot Part 1, The Haunted Ship.
Not a boot.
No.
Boot. So now we're watching. So we're watching the videotape of the girl's party.
Mira, yeah, the girl whose party was on the oil rig.
And now he's like, wait a second. He's like, this little girl that tried to murder me today? See it like that fucking, so now he's in the bathroom. And you see how tall that fucking faucet is?
I know.
That's fucking, dude, that's awesome.
I know, like he's not having to lurch over the sink like uncomfortably. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Dude. Yeah, man. I was about to say, they make some shit for taller people, but that one wasn't. That was just a cool one. Uh-oh. So I feel like he's going to...
So he goes to turn the light off in the bathroom, and then there's something behind him.
How did he see something?
Oh, there's a crack in the mirror. Out of nowhere.
That's 7 years bad luck.
And it's starting to like splinter off.
Damn.
More and more.
Like his windshield? Yeah. Uh-oh. Whoa. And then all of a sudden fucking the ghost is in his bathroom mirror now.
Like screams at him.
Let's go. Wait a second. Oh.
And now the mirror's intact again.
It'd be funny if he was doing like the mime. Why does he keep getting flashbacks of the hole in the fucking boat?
Like it just randomly comes
Ew,
in different
and then
places.
Picture of the girl's face.
Is she trying to tell him something?
Go to the boat. What if, and I could
bet
just
it is
be
go to the boat.
Or it could be fuck the boat.
And now we get our research montage.
Like, fuck that boat.
Like, put all of your stuff on the floor.
Where do those files come from?
All of these, like, they look like it's like a...
Ew.
Like a handwritten journal.
Right. Mira's holding that fucked up doll that's haunting him.
The moon-faced doll.
So I'd say, hey, guess what? Fuck you. And this doll. And now there's a video of like the people.
Oh, geez. Now everybody's standing on top of the rail and just jumps off in unison.
I mean, that was good balance for them.
Like we're in a Third Eye Blind video.
And they were going to belly flop contest.
I think like 7 people will get that reference.
What you want to perform that friend, my
friend? I would understand.
See?
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I 100%. And now he's so confused, like, wait a second. This video shows him happy. The next video shows them looking at the ledge. The next video shows them jumping off the ledge.
So
I
now
don't
we go back to Dr. Spirit Guy.
Fuck you mean you don't understand it? I have that same lamp in my office. Got that shit from IKEA.
So now he's presenting his evidence
sucks.
to everyone and the Spirit Guy.
That's so odd. That's why all those people have all those like Ferraris and Lambos and all that shit, because everybody has 57 jobs.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. And he's like, no, hold the fuck. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Look, bitch, there's a ghost. She's in the video. The doll has been in my house. Fucking, it saw me with my wiener.
So yeah, so Mira. So Mira is the follow through for this entire thing.
Mira ain't alive, bruh. It's been 11 years. That's almost 20 years. It's almost 40 fucking years.
Because Brian doesn't understand how time works.
Like, you think, honestly, okay.
So now,
if everybody on a fucking cruise ship died except for you, how long would you live on that cruise ship?
Not long.
Well, I mean,
at all.
Not 11 years. You would live long on that.
But that's the thing. I don't think she's alive.
Yeah, 100% she's not alive. 11 years. That's what I'm saying. Think of a cruise ship, okay? A cruise ship. How many people are on a cruise ship? 1,000 people?
Yeah.
1,000 people. So for sure you have to have at least food for 1,000 people 3 times a day, 7 days a week.
I mean, I might, wait until we get back to shore and just keep chowing down and hanging out. And
you know what I'm saying? But if you've been lost at sea for 11 years, that food rations ain't going to last you 11 years.
What was that movie with, was it Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt? It was Passengers.
Yeah.
Where he wakes up early from the escape pod.
Yeah.
And gets bored, so he wakes up his...
she was hot.
His partner, and she gets pissed off at him for waking him up because they're going to die.
But then they love each other. And now he's back to his normal desk job.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker, look at this. Look at this calendar.
No, I'd be like that. I'd be like that guy. I'd be like hanging out at the bar and doing like normal shit.
Yeah.
Because what else are you going to do?
I mean, you can only look at the fucking stars so often.
Yeah.
I'd wake Jennifer Lawrence up, be like, hey. But, there's only so many games that you can play, too.
Tell me what it's like to work with Robert De Niro.
When we were on vacation, my wife fucking whooped my ass every game of checkers. Every game. I didn't win a single fucking game of checkers. I don't know.
Were you like, was it like legitimately trying to win kind of thing?
I don't know. But
You're not competitive.
Me, like, no, I was just like, God damn. Like, I would have liked to have won, you know? But I was like, fuck, it's checkers. Like, she fucking, you know? I mean, I had been kinged and double jumped and shit like that, but she was like, ho, 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 ho. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, apparently I don't know how to play checkers at all.
That's the thing is, like, I could try to win, but I have not played enough to care or to know how to win.
That's what the fuck I was thinking.
Yeah.
Then my wife is just like, hey, watch this. Boop, 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 boop. Like, she fucking...
Like, fucking alpha games you.
Right? She doesn't even have a job. She just goes to fucking UNLV and just sits with the old men and plays checkers all day. Double bounce.
The Cardi B.
Good God. So now we're back at this dude's fucking apartment.
Yeah, so they were arguing previously in the previous scene about like whether or not she's alive. So this is going to become the focal point of the movie right now.
So you know what I would do? If I went to...
So he hears a knock at the door and nobody's there. But go ahead, sorry.
No, if I went to some place, I would go there. I'd be like, hey, if anybody's alive, come out because I'm fucking leaving. And if nobody came out, I'd be like, all right, bye, bitch. So if Mira you think is alive, go there. Ew.
You know, the cup with the string is on the floor.
So now Mira's going to talk to him through a solo cup and yarn. Does that shit really work?
I've seen it in movies. I don't know how well it works.
Like, if I fucking had a string, I put all the way upstairs in my loft, and I was like, Anthony, come in. Can you hear me?
We could test it, like a TikTok video
but at
thing.
the same time, fucking you just hear my voice.
We could try it.
Hey, Anthony. You know? Like, it's the universal language. Like, if somebody doesn't speak your language or if they're deaf, you just yell it, and then all of a sudden they understand you, and you're just like, oh, that doesn't work.
I mean, I'm assuming there's like a string length that would be optimal before like the sound doesn't travel.
I'm pretty sure that it's just your voice loudness.
Okay.
So now we're at the Whitewater River place.
So he's having like a full blown flashback. He's like in his flashback.
But he has the cup in his hand. Not his athletic supporter, but the actual
so he's
red
sees
solo
his
cup
daughter. It's a fucked up flashback, man.
It is.
God, just...
And she's like, hey, Dad, listen to this.
Just spread the wound wide open, Jesus.
Right. Oh, so she is talking from way over there.
Megu, not Mega. Sorry.
Meg who?
Megu. I'm probably saying that wrong too, but okay. So then he wakes up and he runs
he's like,
into
I'm
his
coming.
television.
And he didn't even like put the thing up to his mouth. It's not real. This is like the fucking...
No, he ran into his glass door like he's like a dog or a bird.
Dude, a big-ass bug hit my window over there today. Dude, obviously a big-ass bug.
Yeah.
For it to hit my fucking window and me be like, what the fuck was that sound?
So that's what happened like a few times when I was driving my dad back to his house. And like you would see the bug and it would like run towards the windshield and like, boom.
Bye.
Like, and I see like the streak.
Liz, yeah, my wife. She came home today. She's like, guess what? The windshield's cracked. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I saw it crack and then it did the whole spider web thing. And I was like, fuck, all right. Then we just go out and we like wash the car and it was like blah, blah, blah. She said, no, it was just a big ass bug. So it's a big ass bug that looked like it fucking broke our windshield.
I feel like it's the best false alarm you can get.
For sure.
Yeah.
Unless, it's like, I'm not pregnant.
It just
or
hit.
Maury.
Yeah.
You are not the father. And then you backflip.
It's going to sound terrible,
There we
but
go.
I love the Maury's where it's like they'll show the full clip and it's like the ladies like talking all this shit like you're a motherfucker and you don't pay for this.
You ain't shit.
And you ain't shit.
Blah, blah, blah,
and then Maury's like, you are not the father. And he celebrates like Tom Brady at the Super Bowl. Like, I am free.
It's so funny because it's like, guess what? If that dude was such a piece of shit, why'd you fuck him?
Because that's the thing is like, I said that at work one day and there was a girl that was like, why would you say that? That's terrible. It's like, because obviously she's being awful to him and she cheated on him.
Either that, like, I mean, you know like, that there's only about a 5-day window that you can get pregnant. That 5 days, I loved it when there's like, I'm back for the 16th time, and this time I know for sure he's the father. And it's like, he's not the father. I was like, so that means that you slept with 16 people within a 5-day span? Like, sweet Christ.
Either that or in a lot of these cases, like in like the... Sorry, we'll get back to that. So
the guy's sleeping on his couch watching...
This home video?
But it's the home video of the boat?
Yeah, it's like a boat home video.
But it's not weird at all.
It's like a boat VHS. Because it's very clearly like...
Is his remote working or is it...
Like
and so now they're on...
It's like a VHS transfer onto a DVD.
Is it?
Yeah.
So now he's watching this dude.
Because it's got those like wavy lines.
Windows.
Yeah.
Is and he sees Khaled? Who the fuck is that?
Sees like a guy in a yellow or orange jumpsuit. Why do I keep saying yellow?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what I'm
scared,
doing,
man.
I'm scared for me.
Guy
in an orange jumpsuit,
colorblind,
smiling at the camera, and he's obsessed with this guy. So now we're back on the boat, and there's
fucking
that's a zombie.
Mira still? If it's a zombie, I've never seen a zombie take a bath.
It's like zombie Mira just wallowing in the water,
like she just let go of Jack's hand. Ew, she is fucking alive.
Yeah.
What the fuck you been doing for 11 years?
Maybe she's like zombie alive.
Wait, hold on. This is going to be fucked up. So she's 18 now?
I guess. So she's still aging?
She's still alive.
She's alive. Somebody throws a fish at her.
God.
So somebody's helping her survive.
That's fucked up because you know that person upstairs has like all the food from the fucking cruise ship. It was an oil rig.
And threw a fish at her.
Damn, man. She just bit the fish.
Ew.
She didn't even descale it or nothing.
She just ate the scales? That's going to be a harsh shit.
Yeah.
It's going to have hemorrhoids.
For sure she has hemis.
So now he goes to see Doctor Spiritual Guy.
Dr. Rogue.
Dr. Rogue. Yeah, that works.
Fuck that. Not even Doctor. Mr. Rogue.
Well, what, like DO? Like whatever the term is for like these holistic people?
Nerd. Oh, that's not the real one?
No,
we had a friend who
like
was
a DO.
like,
it's
I'm
like
going over there to do holistic training. And I was like, give me $300. I'll punch you in the stomach.
It's like the holistic version of being an MD. You're a DO. It technically counts as being equal to an MD. You just don't.
If I was like, Anthony, my bone is broken, you're just like, here, let me spritz her some vinegar on your arm and it'd heal it. I'd say, leave, please. Kindly leave.
Like, let me woo over your over your arm. Woo!
I just ate some sunflower seeds. Let me hock a loogie on your arm and then tape it. So now they're arguing the thing and what the fuck are they?
So they're at like a.
It looks like they're at like a high
cricket,
school.
They're like a cricket pitch.
Is that what the fuck that
they're
is?
At like a cricket field because they got those like the three the three sticks.
It looked like it was a track
where you
thing.
pitch the ball. I don't know what they call it, but I'm gonna sound like an idiot. But
nah, man,
they look like they're on a cricket field.
Oh, so now the boat, whatever the fuck it was called,
or it's like on on a track field too. Yeah,
they said that that boat was sea omen. What the fuck is the
seabird?
Seabird was caught with illegal activities. Ew.
Well, we fucking knew that because
no.
Oh, that was a different boat, wasn't it? Like a whole different boat. Yeah,
we're getting there. Getting there. So the whatever the fuck, what is it?
Seabird.
Seabird was trafficking that shit. And so then Mira was caught on it, I'm guessing.
So now we're at a
cathedral.
Is this a Catholic church?
Maybe. She's got that rosary. She's got that thick booty.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is they're wearing very traditional Catholic type of garb right now. Yeah, so I'm assuming we're at a Catholic church.
Is there a wedding going on today?
Yeah, this is a Catholic church.
Ooh, I see that girl from her knees down.
Because there's like so many, like a million candles. Like the Yankee Candle Company would be jealous.
Oh, and so the guy keeps, God damn it. The guy keeps looking at people and then fucking having flashbacks of the video that he watched.
Yeah.
So now that girl feels a presence. Is that the mom?
I'm assuming it's the mom.
It's like, I feel you. That's what she said.
Mira, are you playing with toys?
Look at what Dad brought us. So I'm guessing that's the mom. What the fuck?
So he's seeing his own mom?
No.
Oh, no. He's seeing the
Mira's mom. And
Mira's
this dude
mom.
just fucking uploaded that shit to an iPad. And he just rolls around, to a laptop.
And plays it for her without asking you, can I play this for you?
Hey, is this you?
Is this you? Is it all right if I play this for you? Because, like if this is you, this might be creepy for you, and we could just have a conversation.
Hi, you don't know me, but I've been investigating this scary-ass ghost ship.
Yeah.
My name is Prithvi. This is Professor Joshi. Nah.
Professor Joshi.
Nah, this is my friend Rogue Mel.
Yeah, he I don't think he's like an MD. He's like a DO or something. Because he's into like spiritual studies.
I think he's an MR.
Like a mister?
Yeah. Or MRS. Boom. It's 2023.
I mean, could be. We don't know.
Oh, so now he's like, hey. He's like, who the fuck is this guy? And now he's...
I love how, like, the technology is so technological at this point, only in the movie, that he can, like, slide his finger.
Like, watch this.
And, like,
And
go
he's
back.
like, who's this fucking nerd staying here in this orange jumpsuit, smiling at the camera?
And go back to the exact point he wants.
What if he only downloaded, like, the 3 minutes of it?
No, he went back, like, 12 minutes.
It looked like he did.
It did because he did.
But what I'm saying is, what if he just downloaded 1 minute of it and then just hit play and then he just went like this, like a DJ, you know?
So it's either mega or megu because the translation just said mega again.
Maybe it's a... Never mind.
I don't know which one
I can't bring her back. Who the fuck is this? So is that the dad? Okay, so that's the mom and the dad from the fucking video 11 years ago.
So the doctor is the dad.
No, that's a completely different person, I think.
That's the guy.
Nah.
Yeah.
That guy didn't have that rogue hair. Mina is the little girl.
Mira.
Whatever. Mira.
We're starting to get real sloppy on the names.
Dude, you can't have fucking Mina and Mega.
Yeah,
like that joke where it's like, hey, girl, is your dad a fucking butcher or something? And they're like, why? And it's like, because ham. Because it's like, you really just said ham instead of just damn. Like, that's the thing.
That feels like a sloppy.
It sounds like a fucking pickup line my
sloppy pickup
buddies would use.
Very sloppy pickup line.
You know the funniest joke? He was like, "Hey, girl, you married?" She's like, "No." "You should be, bitch, to me." And you're like,
that's a weird way to start a conversation or a relationship.
But it's,
I don't think that
double-sided.
I don't think that would have worked for my marriage.
I had an employee in Long Beach. 100% went up to one of the managers, and here is the question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody went up to you and was like, "Hey, you should be a plus-size model."
What?
Damn. Right?
Yeah.
And so she's like, I don't know what to do. Because on one hand, you're saying that I'm pretty and that I should be a model, but you also said plus size, meaning that I'm bigger.
Like, yeah.
See?
Mm-hmm.
You should be a plus size model. What? Boom. Oh, so now we're having a flashback.
So she's telling her story. Oh. So she tried to commit suicide.
Uh-oh.
She was in an abusive relationship.
That was the captain. Her husband wasn't the captain.
But he was trying to take his belt and whip the shit out of her.
Yeah. Oh.
And so she's with another dude.
That's the deck boy who was smiling at her.
That's the deck boy, yeah.
Oh, and they wanted to expose
So
the
she
captain.
made the video.
Yeah, because it was her daughter's birthday.
Okay.
Which is also kind of hella weird.
Yeah.
Again, we come back. See, fuck that. Is that... No, I don't know if that was the doctor. It might have been. Not the doctor, the mister, I mean. So she's still just eating breakfast with the fucking captain who just tried to surprise sex her up.
To, like, fucking set him up, and they're gonna... Yeah, they said they're gonna murder him.
No, they said they were gonna expose him.
Expose him, yeah.
Like, if they said, well, let's expose him inside out, then yeah. God damn it, is this the Titanic?
Oh, jeez.
Draw me like one of your French women. Look at my boobies, Jack.
Get to the chopper.
So they are exposing. Here's the video of all the gold bars and the cocaine.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, because he's harboring, like...
See, here we were thinking that he was child trafficking, but he's just, doing a normal gold bars and cocaine trafficking.
And then he flips the fuck out.
And he's mad because he's pointing at people. Look, there's the big fat guy who jumped off a sea deck.
So Mira wasn't his. It was the deck boys guy. Or deck boys
because
kid.
This is the fucking birthday party.
No, that's what she just said. She said Mira wasn't his kid.
How many fucking parties do you have on a goddamn oil rig?
Apparently a lot.
God damn.
It's like a party boat. It's like below deck oil rig edition.
All right. Well,
for those people that actually have Peacock, you get that reference.
I was like, hey, what are we doing this year for my birthday?
Let's go to the oil rig.
Oil rig. And here it comes. Here comes the fucking scene where the big fat guy jumps off the fucking sea deck.
I mean, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that right before he jumps.
No.
Because
he was a bad guy.
We were talking about parties.
Yeah, he was a bad guy. So he can jump off of it all he wants.
Okay, so it was the bad guy. So he was seeing like a future flashback.
Loop. No,
like time
how
loop.
They say that fucking when some ghosts come, they just do the same loop over and over again. So it was just him just jumping over the edge of the boat like, ay, caramba, and then he jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now here she comes. If she says a line like, for some reason, I just think this is all my fault. Yeah, it is. So then who the fuck is the doctor?
I thought he was the doctor.
Not the doctor. I'm not even going to give that dude that name. So he's really is just a fucking researcher person.
He's just a researcher, like a research fellow.
I'm not even going to give him professor status. All right, so
now we're at the party in the flashback. This movie does a lot of jumping around.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of easy to.
It is. It's very. I'm not accusing it of being hard to follow. I'm saying it's very easy to follow.
But that's her right there. Getting ready to. Well, if it's just the traditional thing to do at a oil rig party, is to just everybody belly flop at the end of the night, and that's how you call it a night. It's like, all right, who's ready for your belly flop?
Your suicide belly flop.
Because here's the thing: why would you suicide? Well, not even suicide belly flop, but why would you belly flop off the edge of the boat, being like, "Hey, wait a second, where's my kid?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A little weird.
Nerd alert. So I'm guessing nobody can sit in that row because it's all blocked off by the fucking thing.
Because we're going to have a wedding here in this Indian Catholic church.
Dude, if I don't get this Riaz name out of my fucking mind.
Just said it again. Just
maybe it says like triage. I don't fucking know. Uh-oh.
So...
Damn, that dude's crew just got bigger by 2 people.
Jeez, like they all rolled up on him. Like I thought, like we're gonna go right now.
So now all 4 of them are gonna go. This now looks like
it was okay. It was so dimly lit.
Hunger Games.
That like they all roll up, and I was like,
Hunger Games. I meant Hangover.
Are we gonna like just start fucking throwing bows right now?
Fucking people up and taking their mopeds.
Like he's gonna knock out all these 3 guys because they're walking up on him.
Fuck
like.
Yeah.
Like they're hardcore.
All of a sudden, just start swinging them things.
Yeah, but apparently they're all friends. That's not how I walk up on my friends.
Right? Hey,
like you.
Hey, motherfucker.
Like, everybody's like high shouldered and like big stepping.
God,
like it's very aggressive.
You know, it's funny. We had some friends out here, and one's about my height. The other one is about my wife's height, and we were leaving a restaurant. We saw them coming into a restaurant, and so they're coming into the restaurant, and so just to mess around with them, I was like, hey, let's get them. And so I grabbed the bigger guy, and the shorter guy wasn't paying attention, and so all of a sudden he squared up to my wife, getting ready to fight her. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, it's us. And he's like, dude. He's like, I wasn't paying attention. He's like, and so then as soon as I saw that you grabbed the bigger guy, he's like, I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to take the smaller person, and fucking squared up. And we're just like, what the fuck? Maybe you should just pay attention when you walk into build shit like that. You know? Ew, you know what I just realized? Why does that guy look like the dude from Up? With the fucking flashlight on his face like that.
He's like Indian Up.
He's like, oh, yeah. He has a big ass axe in his hand. Oh, okay, so now
everybody comes in prepared.
Now they're on a mission to save fucking whoever.
Wow, so
damn, instantly just got fucking. He's dead.
Like regular guy? Was that
I
like
think
the normal
it was.
guy?
He got kicked down the stairwell. You know how the center of the stairwell, there's always that hole.
He should just never go down the stairs.
God.
Because every time he goes down these long ladders, he just falls down.
He 100% has adamantium in his bones. He fell down 8 flights of fucking,
It's official. He is the Wolverine.
Dude. And he just gets up like, hey guys, I'm okay. Fuck
I know.
that.
He fell hard too.
If I fell off my counter onto my back, I'd be like, oh, fuck.
But then
how you going to fall 80 fucking feet?
He's younger than us too, though.
I don't give a fuck.
That's true.
You fell 80 fucking feet.
He fell a good distance, yeah.
Let's say 64 feet. 64 feet onto concrete. Nah.
I'm going to need at least a few minutes.
Dude. Not only is the wind blown out of you, you for sure have broken bones.
Like, you're going to have to wait for the adrenaline to start to surge again.
What is it? Is it 80 feet that you fucking fall and hit water? You could break bones?
Yeah.
But 80 feet onto metal, you're okay.
Because, like, everything in here is metal.
Oh, my God. They just keep fucking searching the room and that creepy-ass person's wall crawling. So how the fuck did she learn how to wall crawl?
Yeah, they never really explain that. But, I mean,
What if the walls are just so sticky from all that well semen and salt water that she's like, no, guys, you can do it. Just try it. Like, climb on the walls.
It's sticky.
Like, if you go to, like, the Great Salt Lake, you can float, put that padlock in the salt water.
Oh, that's right.
See, where it's like, yeah. This fucking wall is just so sticky icky that you can just climb on it. It's no big deal. She's like, but I haven't had any human reaction or interactions with fucking anybody for 11 years, so I forgot how to talk.
So now, they do bring walkie-talkies, but the walkie-talkies aren't working. So
Yeah, because you're in a fucking oil rigger. Is that tattoo gun? Uh-oh.
So now
The mom is flashbacking?
The mom is flashbacking and sees her daughter as she was. And goes to chase her daughter.
But first, as she should have, threw her walkie-talkie on the ground.
Because she forgets all logic as she chases her daughter.
What's in my hand? I need to throw this thing out of my hand so I can run like the Terminator 2. Oh.
And we get that, like, slow motion, like, flashback, like Freddy.
Echoey sound.
Like yeah. I was going to try to do an echoey sound. Thank you for saying echoey sound.
It just sounds like fucking Dolphin Ultra, whatever the fuck it is.
It sounds like sonar. Like Doppler.
God, now they're in the engine room. So many tripping hazards. So many. God damn it, those flashlights suck. Have they not seen the infomercial where you can run the flashlight over with a military Hummer? And then you also get a pair of free sunglasses?
I saw the one that what was it, the sunglasses that like block out the light but give you perfect vision.
It's like, I want that. I want that.
I want that.
There's fucking Tupperware.
I want to look like I was on American Gladiators, but I'm not.
Such. Oh. And then here's something. If that boat's been floating around for 11 years, there's got to be some kind of corrosion.
I know.
On those fucking hinges.
Yeah, everybody's like, we probably talked about that, but everybody's way too cool with like walking around without gloves and masks.
Right. Ugh.
And so she.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulls.
That metal bar broke in half.
Yeah, she pulled the bar and it breaks in half in her hand.
Yeah, all right.
Because the ship has probably been like floating out at sea for years.
11 years. That's almost 20 years.
So now she's just like using the rest of the bar to try to gain control.
Hi-ya! So she unlocked the door and...
She unlocked the door and he thought he had some secret power by getting mad.
Right, he threw a bottle at it and now the door opens up. What the fuck? Was that a mechanical door?
It's like, my anger has power.
I don't know, besides like booby traps where the door like falls from top to bottom and traps you in.
Yeah.
But like whatever, that door opened from bottom to top. So I'd be like, all right, this is instantly a shady area. I love you, Omar. What the fuck?
He hears that he's outside.
I love you. I love you.
And starts like...
If you and I were on a boat ship, I'd be like, Anthony, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I love you, Anthony. I love you. I love you.
So now it's like the ghost fucking with them?
That's not your code word.
It's like the spirit or whatever, the ghost is like fucking with them now.
That would never be our fucking safe word.
Like, my first question would be like, okay, who loves me?
You killed Amar? So this person just went over to a fucking pipe that started spewing out water.
Okay.
He put his hand in the water.
I'm assuming it's because the guy at the top opened the water because the ghost was fucking with them.
So then the guy smelt and tasted the water, and he's like, you killed Amar. What the fuck's that water got to do with it?
I know.
I'd be like, yep, this is ocean water. I wouldn't be like,
yeah.
You knew the fucking statistics of the baseball game?
What would the water tell you that could possibly tell you who killed a specific person?
So now, So
now, like, our inspector is like starched frozen, and the girl is like doing her twist neck thing.
Damn.
And like the doctor gets like shot off behind her.
I thought that the dude was being tased because he was in water.
He's like frozen solid.
It looks like he's trying to clench his butt cheeks together because he has mud butt. Oh, just kidding. He's being elevated.
He looks like me on the way home from from school.
Taco Bell.
From school. It's like it just hit, but I got to pick him up. So let's make this happen.
What the fuck? Like, does that little girl know that, hey, he's there to help you? So now she's, who was it, Darth Vadering him?
Yeah, she is. She's like force choking. And then she lets him down.
He just came, that's why.
It's pretty weak force choke, though, because, like, at least with the force choke, like, you have, like, neck control.
Well, I mean, you don't want to fucking David Carradine and Robin Williams him. Zinged it.
Well, I kind of feel like maybe with David Carradine, like there was an out plan and it just didn't play out.
I think in any of those cases,
I feel like with Robin Williams there was no out plan.
No, I'm pretty sure that it was the same situation. So now I don't know who the fuck that is, but it's like they're in the what? Okay. Oh, what?
So now he's in chains. We're talking about the inspector.
No. That's that's Jack. And that's the wife. The captain.
Okay.
Remember how those two were going to expose the captain?
Yes.
But now he's in chains, and so now she's down there to save him?
Yes. Okay.
But has he been hanging by his wrist for 11 years, or is this a flashback?
I can't tell.
Because I'm pretty sure that your skin wouldn't. What the fuck?
And she's stabbing the shit out of his back.
His spine. Damn. He's already got his ass whooped.
And now she's crying after she stabbed him. And this is everything that.
So the inspector guy.
Yeah.
He just, I don't know, touched her.
And saw her murder past.
Murder the dude in the video?
Yeah.
That's a really weird thing to do.
I know.
I don't know.
Like, if you knew you were the murderer and this guy has been seeing flashbacks and shit, and he probably divulged that.
Right?
Like, because he doesn't seem like he's a closed book.
Yeah, it looks like you probably didn't really fucking...
Like, you wouldn't think that he would figure it out.
But guess what?
You're alone on a boat.
He fucking did.
And now we're having the water chase. Like, geez, so she tries to run away and she gets, like, shot back by a jet stream.
Did she? Or did somebody just punch her right in her fucking bread basket?
I mean,
that's
maybe.
fucked up. Because you know who the
that
ghost
would be
is?
funnier.
The ghost is her fucking daughter.
Yeah, that would be funnier if the ghost was like, no, you're going to pay for your crimes.
Hiya!
Head back. You don't pass go. You don't collect $200. Get the fuck back.
It's like a sidekick, blue kick, and fucking knocks her ass back there.
Oh, wow. And so now the ghost is floating at them. That's creepy as fuck.
That's the boy that she shanked in her. What the fuck?
Okay.
God, when you die, do your eyelids go away?
Apparently, because that's like an eternal gaze. It, like, screams at them.
All right, he just fucking threw that guy.
Like,
that
shoots
guy's
him
there
at
to
the
help
wall.
you. Like, fuck you.
Like,
this is the PSA. Don't help any fucking ghost.
Maybe it's
fuck
just like
all them.
Maybe it's just like when we talk to like Elsie Holt. It's like a pissed off ghost. It's like the anger has no outlet. Has no direction.
Bitch, you can see me trying to fucking help you. You don't gotta fuck me up. I
Yeah,
already
like-
fell down 8 flights of stairs, and now you threw me up against a fucking metal wall.
Maybe he doesn't want. Maybe it doesn't want her helping or him helping
I was about to say,
him. Sorry,
draw me like one of your French ladies.
I've misgendered.
See, I don't care what. You fucking shiv me in the back.
God, and like yell
Damn.
shot into her neck.
Good.
It's like special powers. Wow.
What if he yelled and it did the...
So now
What's
he's
it,
gonna like
Roadhouse?
run up the stairs like fucking American Ninja Warrior style.
with an axe? I don't think that's going to... What?
Yeah, so he's trying to axe through the controls
To drop...
the skeleton.
That's him. Once again,
Wow.
I'm trying to help you.
And then it like Undertaker grabs him like by the neck.
And lifts him up and pushes him up against the wall. I'm like, hey, did you see what I just did? I lowered your fucking decrepit body.
Yeah.
Oh, but now here comes Mr. Rogue.
Here comes the doctor.
That's pushing it.
It's like a Dio.
And he's got a fucking... it looks
Dio,
like he
not an
has-
MD.
It looks like he has a fucking... a skull tobacco can in his hand.
It's
Like he's going to get him to come into that. Like a Ghostbuster.
yeah.
I command you, get into my fucking mint-flavored tobacco.
It's delicious.
And then he's going to eat him. He's like, I feel like I'm going to be a part of you at all times. No,
And he like
bye.
shoots him back in the water. Jeez, like,
Yep.
like is this like the bottom of this ship is like a slip and slide,
Oh, weird. What? God damn it.
and now the bottom of the ship is on fire.
No, so fucking the main guy went to throw an axe at the ghost.
Okay.
And believe it or not, ghosts don't have any physical being. So the axe went straight through the ghost and it hit a metal pole,
Yeah.
which caused it to spark. So I don't know how it sparked, and is that just the gasoline room? Or are we going to get the Jason Statham fucking, the ending fight scene where everybody just gets oiled up?
But apparently it just burned right through the dead guy.
Well,
And
because it fucking burnt the dead guy's skeleton.
So
So that's all you gotta do is just burn the fucking dead guy's skeleton, and that gets rid of the ghost.
so now the floor is burning as well as the skeleton, and that is
And now he's tempted to play the floor is lava, and he's gonna
he's
go
gonna
"Hi-ya!"
he's going full American Ninja Warrior right
Man,
now.
you know his hands are fucked.
Grabbing a chain.
Look at how he's sitting. He ain't gonna extend. Why would he extend his legs like that?
And then he grabs the
I
second
hope he
chain.
hits his balls.
Oh, no, he hits
just
the water.
kidding. He hits the
Okay, they were honest about it. They were
the
gonna try
part
to,
of the
like-
water that isn't lit on fire.
Yeah, the
Because
the
I don't know
safe
if you
part.
know this, water is flammable.
Maybe it was the part that had oil in it. Because we're in an oil rig.
That is the gasoline room. You see the Junta de Gasolina. It had all those fucking jugs and barrel 55-gallon things of gasoline.
Yeah.
That is pretty intense.
That was a pretty cool scene. I mean,
So how the fuck, like, they're at the bottom of the boat. How the fuck do they keep getting deeper?
I know. Like just when we thought we found the floor of the oil rig, we find a new depth.
It's a hidden compartment.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, no. So now the ghost has been alive for 11 years, which is almost 20 years. And now she's dead. She drowned to death. After 11 years of being trapped in a boat, you finally drowned to death. That's fucked up because some dumb asshole from up top opened up the...
I know. Everything would have been cool if you hadn't investigated. Great job.
Stay in your lane, man.
I know. It's that simple.
This guy.
So
Again.
the hole finally plays in. He's going to swim through the hole with her body.
But how does he get to that hole?
By going through the water.
Opening his fucking eyes underwater in the fucking ocean.
And now he's above water.
That's...
And now the weird
creepy ass doll.
The weird raggedy moon face doll.
Yeah, what if when they come out, it's just a skeleton? Man, ain't no motherfucking way she's been alive. His eyes are so fucked. On the 9th of July, 2012, Seabird left him. I didn't.
No living dead.
That. No living dead.
Okay, maybe I missed words there.
Oh.
So now,
who the fuck is this?
This is...
Is this the fucking whatever Moon is? What the fuck is her name?
The mom?
Mina. That's a shit ton of eggs. That's easily fucking 7 scrambled eggs per bowl.
Is that like a bowl full of eggs?
Yeah, that's easily fucking...
Or are those noodles?
I'm still saying eggs. It's breakfast. See, and here's some... Oh, she fucking hasn't learned how to eat with a fork.
Oh, no, because she's been living on a boat with ghosts for the last 11 years.
They are... It's just ramen noodles that he churched up. Damn.
You put some veggies in there?
You church up some ramen when you fucking cook it, dude?
So she's alive. She's like alive.
Damn. Ugh.
And she's forcing it into her mouth.
She needs to eat fucking... She needs to learn manners, obviously. So Mira, who the fuck was...
Mira, yeah.
Mira has now been saved by the main guy, and now they're just eating... She's in a wheelchair. What the fuck?
She's in a wheelchair.
Look at how big those goddamn wheels are.
That's like a jumbo-sized wheelchair.
That was a joke. Right? Oh, what the fuck?
Not a joke. And that's our movie. Well, we'll be back with a first-time segment that we've never done before. This is
glad he
live letterboxed.
Got that shit.
So get ready for this.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either. We're going to figure this out together.
Well,
all right, we'll be back. All right, and we're back with a live letterboxed finish to this episode.
What do you mean live letterbox? Like it's fucking live right now? People are seeing this shit?
No, like we're going to create a letterboxed review for this episode right now.
Uh-oh.
I know. Because I have no idea what we're doing right now either.
Yeah. Fucking nuts.
So, on a 1 to 5 on stars, like how would you rate this film?
I mean, I liked it. Like
yeah.
It was
like me too.
Good. So I'd say like, I don't know, like at least a 4.5.
I have it at about a 4 to 5. I wouldn't put it like at a 5, but like I'd put it like at a solid 4.
Yeah, I think the only issues that we kind of had during it was that it was jumping around too much. But again, that could be our fault.
Like
because
what we were drinking,
yeah, drinking, and we don't really have the volume up, so it probably explain. Like we've been wrong before.
We've been called out on it before.
It's like, oh, those guys are lovers. They were actually siblings, So, I mean, just based off of our mistakes or bullshit, whatever you want to fucking say it. I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, it was kind of easy to follow, I guess, seeing how we didn't have volume or anything like that. So, like, if you are in college or anything like that and you're learning a new language, and you know how you just have to basically follow along and the story leads you how it goes, the acting and everything like that, and then you kind of get the gist of the story. So basically, I got the gist of the story, and I see that there was a haunting, there was everything, but I really liked it that this one, it was a horror movie, but it proves that you don't need gore and chop heads off and, deboweled and fucking everything like that to be a horror movie,
Yeah, I agree.
So like that part aspect of it was like, it was really good. I think, like I said, it, besides just the jumping around and stuff like that, but again, that's probably our mistake because we don't listen to it with volume,
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like there were a lot of horror moments in this movie where I feel like in other movies, like I wouldn't say things we watch for the podcast necessarily, but things that I would say I've watched in my experience where they throw in gore because they don't have a horror moment.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
And you can feel and that ends up becoming chalked up to needless gore.
But also, there were some random questions but again, this should go back on us, where that fucking little girl lived 11 years out on the sea by herself. Who was giving her those fucking fish she was eating so grossly? Ghosts were giving her fish? But then on top of that, was it that dude or was it that girl that were crawling around the walls all creepily?
Yeah.
Those are some of the random things that were going on, but we'll take 100% blame for it because, like I said, we kind of focus on drinking, kind of focus on narrating and, trying to be funny. Big old emphasis on trying to be funny. So, but I enjoyed it. This would potentially be one of those movies that we rewatch on our personal lives.
Yeah, I would rewatch this.
To see what's going on.
It's I was when I saw the 2-hour runtime, I was thinking there's probably a little bit of excess time and
yeah, it for sure did not feel.
No, it had a very efficient 2 hours.
Oh, we've seen movies that
we've seen 90-minute movies that could have been 80-minute movies.
Yes,
yeah.
We've seen fucking movies that have been 80-minute movies. They could have been good fuck.
They could have been 70-minute movies. Yeah,
dude.
And when you see those 70-minute runtimes, sometimes you're like, thank you, whatever it is you did.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that was there prior to the 70 minutes, you found the 70 minutes that worked for your film.
Yeah, no, it's good. It kept you focused on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay, for me this movie was I feel like we don't get I would say in a traditional American film, we don't get the fully developed character arcs where somebody has a mission at the beginning of the film and fulfills that mission by the end of the film necessarily. But at the same time, I don't feel like that was the mission of this film.
Yeah.
Where he has a gambling problem and needs to solve his gambling problem and get rid of his
fun. As you see how it's coming where it's up next and then it says this one.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I still thought that it was on the movie that we were watching.
No, it's a different movie. It's a whole different movie.
Yeah, this one says an ex-convict endeavors to meet his daughter, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, fuck, so that dude wasn't even a fucking working person. He was just an ex-convict that was just on a boat and fucking doing all that shit. And then I was like, nope, this is a completely different movie.
Oh, it's a different movie.
Fucking hilarious.
Wait, a drug bust?
Right.
Yeah. But, okay, like, I felt like the characters, like, everybody felt important. Everybody felt like they were necessary for the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, we never felt like we had too many characters. Because I kind of feel like in a lot of American films, you get too many characters sometimes. And that's why you get a lot of deaths, because you have too many characters.
So we gotta murder them.
So we have to get down to the essential number of characters. And I always felt like in this movie, there were the essential number of characters for the scene to tell the story.
Yeah.
That you're attempting to tell. And like for this movie, like it works.
Yeah.
So like in the end, like I don't know, I was entertained.
Yeah, no, it was really good, especially for one of our first
Bollywood.
Yeah, I was really happy.
Yeah.
It was good. It was like on point, man.
Which this was voted by the fans.
Boom.
So thank you.
Think about that.
I mean, even though I didn't get the one I wanted, but I mean, well,
yeah,
we could still get to that one.
Shit'll buff out.
We can still get to Phone Boot.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like this one, you know, it kind of set the bar at a decent level.
It set it pretty high. Like,
you know, because there's, like we said, it doesn't need gore to be a horror film.
Which I think that was actually something I talked about with the Craving director. I can't think of his name right now, but that was one of the things we talked about, that you don't have to have like an excess of gore to have Joshua or Jay Horton.
Yeah.
Jay Horton. Like we talked about that, how you don't have to have a ton of gore to have horror moments. Yeah. Where there's kind of that thing where, like, as long as I make you feel uncomfortable, or
because I mean, like, there's always those ones where it's like we've said it, like I've never murdered anybody or chopped limbs off or disemboweled anybody, anything like that. But you think that maybe like when you see some of these ones where, like, you know, they shoot him in the head with like an arrow, then all of a sudden their heart explodes out of their chest. You're just like, it's probably not real.
Yeah, like
you know,
that's one of those things. Like, it doesn't need to happen unless it's like it works for your film, or is like aesthetically appealing for your film. Like, is this the direction you're headed?
Yeah,
kind of thing. Like there's not really like a hard and set rule. It's just like, does this pull me out of the story you're attempting to tell me, kind of thing. But yeah, so like, yeah, this movie, it was really for me, like, yeah, I don't really feel like there was any one moment that I thought like was bad for the movie. Like, I thought this was a very, very good like ghost movie, and normally I don't like ghost movies.
Yeah.
So to have your initial ghost end up not being a ghost, that's good. I like that. Yeah. Like, that works for me. That was cool.
Yeah. That's what I said. Solid. I think the only part that we kind of disagreed with was jumping around so much.
Well, yeah, like it made it hard to kind of like follow where we are in the timeline.
Yeah, but then again, it could just be because
it could be us. Yeah,
we don't have any volume on.
It could always be us. But, all right, and with that sound, all right, we'll close this one out.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah. Indeed.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.